Maybe can't you, if you're gonna hypnotize me, can't it be for something better than that? Like, can't you hypnotize me to win lottery tickets or pick winning numbers?
Save that for the air. We'll ask if he's got any.
I like smoke.
What's the weirdest request that he got? You know what I mean?
Don't take my cigarettes.
We'll ask what's some of the weirdest requests he's got as a hypnotist.
That's a good one.
Oh, he's calling you?
Or maybe what sets him apart and his success rate from other people that are also therapeutic hypnotists.
All right, here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Go Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. It's not just AM radio, right, Chief AJ?
That's right, man. What is it? What is this? WJZM radio.
Wow.
Yeah, you left the show in a hurry yesterday.
You had to pick up my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long have you known about this?
I didn't know it was like on me last minute stuff, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. We missed you.
Surprised me. I was like, who is this?
Who is this?
Your daughter.
We were worried.
Where was your daughter flying in from?
She's flying in from Orlando.
Orlando.
Orlando, yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad that you made
The
it.
ghetto of Florida.
Does she live in a trailer park too?
No, that was staying with me right now.
Okay.
I got family in Orlando.
Like I said, it's the ghetto of Florida.
No, it's not.
Does she staying at your place?
Yes, my house, yeah.
Dusty,
a lot of
Dusty's
trailer parks.
hanging out with us today, stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Very, very good man overall. I got the chance to talk to him for a little bit. He's a legit guy. I like that.
Nice hair, too.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So many compliments. I
got
feel
a
really
great
good.
name.
Yeah.
Mean.
Feeling
AJ's house is haunted.
Yes.
okay.
it is.
Yeah.
A trailer.
No, it's a regular house.
Okay,
not
all
my
right.
house.
I'm
Now it's a
confused.
house.
Okay.
Now it is.
All right.
Now, your daughter, does she know that it's haunted?
I haven't told her anything yet. I think my wife probably will.
What's happened in there?
Oh man, I've had pictures off the wall, just fly off the wall several times by itself. Like
Isn't that
kids
crazy?
crying and
Kids crying.
Laughing.
Kids crying.
Oh, that's
when I
the
moved.
scariest.
yeah, I think
That's
that's
when I
a
moved.
demon. I think you know.
Yeah.
Kids crying. Babe, if
Dogs.
you lived in a house and there was ghost kids crying, would you still live there?
No.
No.
I've been touched while I was in
I would
bed,
move
not in a
if
good
they were.
way.
I would move if they were real kids crying.
Yeah.
No, it comes to be at my house all the time. Then.
Oh, man. Our on-air game we're going to be playing later on, brought to you by Wicked Good Sandwiches, will be Family Rude today.
Ah, yes.
We got you guys know what Family Feud is, right? Well, Family Rude is instead of 100 regular people, it has 100 Clarksville people. Survey.
Decent for real peoples too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got some, I got some answers. Their grammars. Speaking of which, yes, you've no doubt seen what proper spelling and grammar online is for political discussions.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Strategery.
Are you from Narnia? A new study analyzing the grammar of comments posted on presidential candidates' Facebook pages
Oh, man.
have found that Republicans tend to make twice as many grammatical errors as the Democrats.
I would have called that. You should have asked first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They found that supporters of Lincoln Chaffee, okay, had the fewest grammatical errors at 3.1 per every 100 words. Sky, why would you say that the Republicans are less grammatically correct than the Democrats?
I don't know. They just seem like the fancy, wealthy people that have everybody else do everything for them. Like, oh, this should have been proofread by Bob earlier today, but I guess he didn't do too good a job. Whereas Democrats are like starting charitable organizations and really thinking their answers out and being better educated.
Gee, I wonder where Sky leans.
When I think of Democrats, I think of people
Moving
that are
along.
educated.
I think Republicans are always on the defensive, right? So they're so
Right.
mad and
Yeah.
they're just typing, and then you just mess up your theirs.
And
That's
to-
what it is.
and
It's
to be
the
honest,
theirs.
I'm a right-leaning guy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But when I picture Republicans typing, I see them pecking. You know what I mean?
Just like me.
Like
Yeah.
pecking the
Right.
keyboard.
I don't think the
Yeah.
Republicans do it themselves. I think they hire people to do it, and most people half butt it.
Well, yeah, they're good.
Half-butted.
Half-butted. Hey, AM radio.
Hey,
Yeah.
all right.
Well, they found also that supporters of Donald Trump had the most errors. Okay, of 12.5 per every 100 words.
Mm.
Now, in fact, supporters of all 5 Democratic candidates
Okay.
all scored higher in grammatical accuracy than the Republicans, except for Carly there.
Uh-oh.
I like Carly though. She's not a bad-looking gal either.
What?
She was the
She
she
has
was
her
the
moments.
CEO.
Yeah, she looks good.
Yeah, she's fit to
Yeah,
fight.
leaving.
Mhm.
You know, yeah. Whose supporters tied with Hillary? Yes, 6.3 errors per every 100 words, which was the last among Democrats.
Hillary.
Yeah.
But were they using their real email address?
It's
you know?
true.
Or was it a secret?
Was it deleted
Mhm.
and retrieved? Hilarious.
Dusty, doing stand-up comedy, all right? And what brought you into the stand-up comedy world? At what age? And what was your reason?
Well, I was 21 when I did comedy the first time, and but I just didn't have friends. I moved to Charleston. I didn't know anyone, so I did improv comedy.
Why the move to Charleston?
Well, I'm from Alabama.
Uh-huh.
There wasn't anything going on.
Right.
And I was like, I got to get out of here.
Okay, they're rolling their own cigarettes in this trailer park.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to get out of here. I got to find a place where the real cigarettes are sold.
Real cigarettes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't have friends, what are you testing jokes on, like the cat?
Well, you go to a.
Ow.
I mean, you join a theater, and get in there.
Okay, like a theater troupe. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. And then I chose Charleston because I went there and visited, and there was these Italian ice girls who were selling Italian ice,
I love Italian.
and I was like, oh, this is great. I want to move here.
Right.
And then I did, all based off the Italian ice girls.
Now, I mean,
Yeah.
It worked out great.
It's all right.
did you ever get with the Italian ice girls?
I did date an Italian ice girl for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what was the benefits of that?
Ices.
Well, she wasn't working there anymore, but there was a lot of benefits. I mean, it was great.
It was great.
It was great.
Now, getting into the comedy. Now, I run across a lot of people who are funny. Okay, they're very funny in person. They're the class clown, if you will. All right, and then they try out comedy and they suck at it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you explain that?
Well, I think that when you're the class clown, you've been doing it in class all the time. You've been practicing it. You know how that works.
Right.
You get on stage and you just expect everyone's going to laugh.
Yeah.
And then they don't, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to go back to being class clown.
Crickets.
Right, but you got to work at it. You got to get in there. You got to find out how to write a joke.
What was your first time successful or was it humbling?
Yeah, my first time was a success, but I also wrote jokes.
Okay.
Like I didn't go up there just being like, I'm funny. I'm
Yeah.
going to be funny.
Right,
I'm going to
right.
be funny. I was real scared. I was real scared.
Yeah. Well, that's what I like about your performance, and you can check them out at Zanies in Nashville all the time. When's your next show?
I'll be there Thursday.
Thursday.
Tomorrow night I'll be there with Victoria Jackson.
Oh, Victoria Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah. And then,
Former SNL, right?
yeah. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'll be with Roseanne.
Roseanne.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you get an autograph from me?
Yeah. Sure.
What's
Hey,
your
so
last
just
name
go-
now? Is it
just
Barr?
go-
I think it's Roseanne Barr
Is
still.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was Roseanne
Arnold.
Arnold.
yeah.
Right.
It was the Tom Arnold days.
Tom.
There
Tom
you
Arnold.
go.
And I love Tom Arnold.
Yeah, he was great in True Lies. That was his
Yeah.
good. That was his big
yeah.
role.
I thought that guy was going to have a pretty long acting career,
Yeah, me too.
but it just flopped.
Yeah.
It flopped. So you're on stage the first time, you're telling your jokes, you're not up there, you're not overconfident. What are some of the keys that you can dispense to young and up-and-coming comics?
Well, I think you just got to be honest with yourself. Like if you go up and it doesn't go well, then you just got to be like, it didn't go well.
Right.
I see so many people, they go up and I'm ready to console them. I'm ready to go, hey, that was a tough set. And they come off and they go, all right, I crushed it.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, you're never going to be
You're
a good comic.
delusional.
Yeah, you gotta be able to read a crowd,
Right.
right?
Because if you think a joke goes well and it doesn't go well,
Right.
then
Yeah.
you're never going to be able to make it good.
Like Ernesto, you gave a shot at stand-up comedy, right? Did you
No.
do the stand-up comedy to become a stand-up comic?
No, more just to try it out.
Right.
I want to be in some form of entertainment, so I tried out stand-up comedy.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do perfect, but I got a couple chuckles.
A couple chuckles.
But
Yeah.
it was still exciting because at the end of the set, we found out that somebody was trying out new material, and it
Uh-huh.
happened to be Louis C.K.
Oh wow.
coming into the.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Did you stick around for Louis C.K.?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did he
And-
say anything to you?
Yep, we talked for a little while. We actually went outside. We took a picture. We talked for a solid 20 minutes, but then he had to run because he was going to another club to try another set out.
Were you starstruck like Sky was when Steven Tyler grabbed her hand at the pilgrimage?
I was a bit nervous, because I
'Cause he's
love his
awesome.
I love his stand up and I watch his show, but not frozen like
Right.
a deer in
Yeah.
headlights.
Oh, not you weren't Sky.
Plus,
I
Louis
was a frozen.
Oh my God.
Louis wasn't hugging me or holding my hand or anything
I
like
think there was
Yeah.
pee running down your leg when you were taking.
No, I don't think so. I think you're nasty.
Dusty, what's the?
I was going to say, in the comedy world, especially if you're new, we would say we opened for Louis C.K.
Oh yeah. Okay. Ah.
Turn it. That's
I
right.
mean, that is
Yeah.
technically true.
Yeah.
It's a good thing on your resume. Open
Yeah.
for Louis
You get your
CK.
picture with him, you post it on
Yeah.
Facebook, just
pretty
open
awesome.
for Louis C.K. and
That's
everyone
it.
likes it. And,
What's some of the big ones that you opened for?
well, Jeff Ross was the first one at Zanies, and that was
Right.
so great because I was brand new to Nashville, and
Jeff Ross. Now, is he good on stage? Because I've seen him awesome at the roasts.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is the master when it comes to the roasts.
Yeah, I've seen people say that they don't like Jeff Ross' stand-up, but I did 5 shows and I watched every show,
Right.
and I hardly ever watch every show.
Understood.
I thought he was great.
Now, is there a problem in the comedy world, okay, where you have joke thieves? All right, I hear so many rumors, and I hate to name drop because I never want to cost you any business or anything, so you don't have to answer, or if you do, that'd be great. Like Dane Cook, okay? Who was who was that?
Mencia. Carlos Mencia.
Oh,
Spanish
Carlos
dude.
Mencia,
Yeah,
yeah.
man, Carlos Mencia. That's what they were
Yeah,
calling
oh,
him.
yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
Conan do the same thing?
Well, Conan was a big joke writer. Yeah, I don't think Conan's much of a
No,
thief.
Conan's good.
Conan had people to write him jokes. That's a different story, you know.
Mhm.
But is this a thing in the comedy world?
It's definitely a thing online right now. Like, that's happening. But I think that with on stage,
AJ.
sometimes it's like you just have the same idea. You know, there's only so many ideas. So I think it's all about how you, like that Dane Cook, Louis C.K., that was the thing that they were talking about. And they addressed it on Louis' show.
Right.
But they just said,
What
you
did
know,
they say?
well, he talked about the joke, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but he's like,
Probably not.
yeah, but he's just talking about, you know, that happens to me too. You're not the only one that happens to.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, I wrote a joke about that.
Has
you
it
know?
happened to you?
They're
You've done stuff and you see someone else using it?
yeah.
How do you approach the other person?
Well, if it's a new person, like an open micer,
Right.
I just let it go because I'm like, I already got that joke. I'm already making it work. And if it's a famous person, it's like, well, they kind of got it now because no one's going to believe that I wrote the joke first,
Right.
you know. Or, but if it's a colleague of mine, I just say, hey, you know, I got a joke like that, right? And normally they say, oh yeah, sorry, and then they don't do it.
That's it.
It's pretty easily addressed among comics,
What?
I think. But online, it's a whole different thing. Like there was the guy, his name was The Fat Jewish was his name, and he got into a lot of trouble
His
about
name was The Fat Jewish.
Right.
That was his comic. That was his stand-up name.
Well, that was I don't know if he even does
gmail.com.
stand up. That was he had a really popular Instagram,
Okay.
and then he would just steal other people's posts and then share it on his Instagram.
Oh.
Without no attribution or accreditation,
Right.
nothing like that.
Now he's kept it and he gives people their credit.
Right.
But still, he uses. I still don't like it. He still uses
Yeah.
people's stuff.
He's a copy paste guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, where's the originality in that?
Yeah.
Anyone can copy and paste.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, you gotta
anyone
fail
owning
sometimes.
Something has gotta do that too.
You know, creativity is about failing sometimes. You know, you got to do something. You do something great, and then you fail a bunch of times, and then you do another great thing.
I used to do stand-up in New York, okay? 'Cause,
Yeah.
I did it to not only get stage presence, okay, not only to tackle fears, not only to get a good feel of crowds overall.
Maybe because you need a lot of attention.
All right, part of it. But
That's definitely what it's about for me.
but man,
right?
I had the big mistake of calling myself Joe Padouchebag.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
instead of Joe Padula, I was Joe Padouchebag.
Okay.
All right.
Self-deprecating.
Yeah, but now you seclude yourself. You know, you can't be hired for like kids' bar mitzvahs and stuff. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Oh, is your name on like the marquee?
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Padouchebag. No, I had Joe Padula too, but
Weird.
I'm telling you, though, it worked for certain bars, but
Yeah.
it really mitigated myself to not allowing to grow. You know?
How accurate that name
No. No, come on,
You
I'm a
wrote
good
it.
guy. I'm a good guy. No, actually, it was a nickname given to me. I just wanted-
But if you roll with that and then just do douchebag jokes, that's
Oh.
great.
I love it.
Then you could just do crowd work and just be rude to everybody.
That's
and-
what it was.
Yeah.
Place. Let
That's
me
what
tell
it
you,
was.
this one time in a pool hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I
here's
think
the
it's
thing,
great.
I love history. I love politics. I love that stuff. So when I tried doing my political humor and everything, it just didn't fit. It didn't fit
Oh,
the
right.
character. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I mean, the comics out there, we want you to go out and try comedy. We don't want you to be afraid. And in today, when people are afraid of confrontation and failure to such a point where they seclude themselves, I mean, what do you give the advice of these people?
I'm sorry.
How do you get these people that are funny, that are up and coming, but man, they're afraid to even face confrontation. They're gonna find failure when they get on that stage.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
It's just up to those people. I mean, some people fail and then they never want to do it again, and some people fail and they're like, I can beat that. You know,
Right.
I feel like I
Like
fail.
Edison.
Yeah, I feel like I fail all the time. Like just when I think that I start thinking, man, I'm the best.
Right.
And then I bomb completely, and I'm like, okay, I'm not the best, but but
Oh,
this is
Maybe
okay.
get a work
Oh,
on.
you
Yeah.
listen to the show often, then. That's our fault.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
true, very true. Sky, locally, what do you guys, we get ready for break?
Well, Fort Campbell, a soldier has been shot and killed during a training exercise. Post spokesman Bob Jenkins says the soldier died at approximately at 10:20 a.m. Tuesday at Blanchfield Army Community Hospital. Now, the shooting happened on the sprawling base on the Kentucky-Tennessee line, and no one else was injured, and the initial indications are that the shooting was accidental. Jenkins said the post is withholding the soldier's name until the family has been notified, and the incident is still under investigation.
Yeah, that's terrible to hear. I mean, soldiers, you put yourselves in harmful situations overseas, and guess what? You're putting yourself in dangerous situations here stateside also, and you never want to hear that. I mean, you never want to hear a soldier being killed at all. But by fratricide, by friendly fire here.
I'm sure that they'll release more details.
Yeah, no, when we do, we'll report on it. You got to be careful out there. I'm telling you, as training, yeah, there's no enemy that's on the other side, but let me tell you something. You know, those are real bullets when you train. Those are real bullets at these live fire events. All right, I mean, Provost, you know what I'm talking about. Chief AJ, you know what I'm talking about. The veterans here. Yeah, Ernesto, okay. Ernesto's another one who's getting out of the service. You know, I'm telling you, those are real bullets.
What?
Act as if you're really under the. That's how you got to train. Train as you fight.
That's right.
Right.
All right, train as you fight out there, soldiers. Absolutely.
Yeah. I never had any family in the military, but I did have a sister that worked at Dollar General.
That's right. You know,
Which is also
This is dangerous.
which is
Yeah.
very dangerous.
Yes.
It's so
A
true.
live
Those are real
fire.
Yeah.
bullets too.
We had 2 robberies here in the last month.
Oh, yeah?
Dollar General.
Yeah.
Gunpoint robberies.
They're everywhere too. So.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Popping
My
up.
mom's actually works in Dollar General.
All right,
Yeah.
well, maybe they should sponsor the show. We just said that like 11 times. But, you
Yeah,
know,
we said that they're dangerous.
Who does sponsor is this segment of the show is brought to you by A Plus Realty. Now, for your home buying, renting, and property management needs, you can visit aplusrealtyclarksville.com.
A Plus Realty. I'm looking at the video cam. Telling you, if you got a business that you want on Franklin Street, they have a spot for you. It is perfect. I was in it the other day. You definitely want to do it. I'm getting paid for this one. You definitely want to go to A Plus Property Management. Go check them out. They're at 124 Franklin Street, downtown Clarksville. How's that? Was that good?
It was really
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, Sky, locally, what do you got for us?
Well, we've got a man that tries to carjack a patrol car and then takes the officer's weapon.
Come on. May,
Yeah.
have you heard that before?
AJ thinks he's a winner.
Yeah, he's a real genius, you know.
Plus also, there's plenty of outrage being directed at Wyoming's Jackson Hole High School after officials canceled their annual America Day. That's right. Plus also, we're going to get into a trending topic here too. A woman faces eviction for refusing to take down her American flag. Is the flag under attack?
Sounds like it.
From within?
Yeah.
We're going to get into it. It's going to be some information, but that's why we brought in a comedian here to check some of it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. Roll
Keeps
Tide.
his balance.
We're counting on you.
Clarksville, don't go nowhere. Your conversation continues when we get back. Here in the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. Yeah.
Like that? That was that call from earlier this morning when he called before we got here about the New York Mets. He wanted to bust the balls about that, about them losing.
Oh, the Mets?
Yeah.
What's the bust them?
Yeah.
Mets are in the playoffs. He means the Yankees.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't the Cubs might have a shot at the
That'd be
World
so
Series?
funny.
That'd be great.
Especially because of Back to the Future.
Yeah, that's right.
That'd be
I agree
great.
with Bill Gray. They're going to have to cut a goat's head off, put it on the foul pole, and then fly the body from the mast up there at the.
Really?
And then they're going to have to drag the body of the goat around the bases 3 times.
Around naked with spears of paint on them? Yeah.
All right, Ernesto, what do you recommend we do in between breaks here with this camera so that we don't get bored? Sky, can you show me your boobs?
No, you're sure.
Well, you got
Yeah. I'll show them mine if you show me.
Look how tall this neck. You can't.
there's
Get closer.
there's 2 people that are watching that you should give a shout out to because they're chatting with you on
Oh,
this
yeah.
thing too.
It's good.
Nice. Where are they chatting?
How's our glitches?
On the YouTube. So far so good. That last segment, everything's straight.
This is our trial period of this live feed.
So yeah, there's a Deborah Johnson and Doc Smith.
Oh yeah. Tell them I said, hey, how you guys doing? I already.
And Jasmine Marie is on.
Yeah, Sky, he really likes your dress, that Doc Smith.
Ah,
Sometimes I don't know how funny my radio spots are, you know? You know, it's like, it's just shooting in the dark, you know? You just keep throwing them out there. There's no audience, you know? That's what kills me. I'm on stage,
You can't see
and I
anybody.
say a joke, and they don't laugh, then I'm like, all right, I know that wasn't funny.
Yeah.
But if they laugh, then I
That's
know.
why you take the ones that work and got laughs and do them out. And just like
Right.
the ones, because you know that they work. I know these work. People have told me.
Yeah.
People show me.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Well, tell the people your live stream video. Ratings and Xbox. Oh, look at that. It plays right on. Look, it plays right in the Facebook.
Oh, are we on the Facebook?
I shared it on the Facebook and it plays within Facebook. Look at that.
You good?
Look, I just shared it.
Thank you, sir. Oh, AJ, we gotta get you to voice over a commercial. You okay with that?
Sarah's always catching me do that shit, so I keep some in the car now.
We gonna do it in an accent? Here you
Oh,
go.
that's where the red comes from.
No,
Yeah.
no. This is, it's got the protector.
Protector.
This is Yeah. I was very busy in the shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch you shave now.
Thinking about the conversation you had last
Oh,
night with
yeah,
my
I'm doing it
girlfriend.
on the camera.
There you go.
Oh, good one.
After the show, I'll need to get your contact
Oh, there you go. There's the Facebook.
We have a list. And we're doing this pretty
And
last minute stuff.
shaving is
What you call right? Instead of him calling
Did you
me,
make a list of weird things to do
it's
on
on the
weekends?
producer.
Cool.
Yo, welcome back, everybody. Joe Padula Show. Who are we giving shout outs to on the live cam there?
There's Deborah Johnson.
Deborah Johnson. I love Wiz
Yeah.
Advertising.
Yeah?
Let me tell you something about Wiz Advertising.
Tell it.
Whenever I take a leak, I get to see myself pee. And that is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they put the advertisements in the urinals and the women's stalls, right? That there are.
I'm the one that draws the mustaches on you.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
I could do worse.
Powered eye.
Mm-hmm.
Someone did draw
I drew a monocle on you one time.
someone drew I don't know why people are walking around with Sharpies too, but yeah.
Because I gotta sign autographs.
Oh, that's why. Someone drew a male member around my face.
Oh!
How long ago was this?
About the size doesn't matter.
Which,
but,
which,
No, no, no.
What-
How long ago?
Oh.
Yesterday.
This was in March.
Oh, so this was recently.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is at O'Connor's, I think, too.
I thought you meant like maybe when you were in the military. Like this
No.
is.
Yeah, that happened too, probably.
But yeah, Wiz Advertising.
Mhm.
Every time you want your business advertised, use Wiz Advertising because they go where everyone goes, to the
That's
bathroom.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of going to the bathroom,
Mm.
man, there's plenty of outrage being directed at the
Bathrooms?
Jackson Hole High School in Wyoming.
Yeah, just the name of the
Okay.
Jackson Hole. I see that name on restaurants and everything. What is Jackson Hole? What is that?
town.
Jack Hole.
No, Jackson
That's a
Hole.
production company.
Jackson
Yeah.
Hole.
Yeah.
No, that's Jimmy Kimmel, right?
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, there was a high school there where the officials canceled their annual America Day. Now it's part of the school's homecoming tradition where students show up to class either waving American flags or wearing red, white, and blue.
Right.
Right now it was designed as a day to celebrate America and patriotism.
Okay.
But school officials pulled the plug because activities director Mike Hansen said a number of students did not feel American and felt, quote unquote, targeted and singled out by this day, end quote. Now, Hansen also added that they're trying to be inclusive and safe, make everyone feel welcome. Man,
So were people not allowed to wear red, white, and blue that day?
isn't that unbelievable?
They were just like, you can't wear that?
I don't know the exact specifications of it, but I mean, why would you not want to promote your home country? I don't understand why you wouldn't want to have a Patriot Day.
And if you don't feel American, then you just wear an American flag. That's
Right.
what makes you feel American.
Then you may be a terrorist.
Wear a Larry the Cable Guy shirt that says "Get her done" and an American flag.
Hard,
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I would definitely go and I would make sure to wear and make all my friends sure to wear that day an American something at a protest.
Yeah.
You know, this is a chance for these kids to step up, and this is a problem why a lot of people are self-hating Americans, okay? Because of situations like this, all right, where they're canceling America Day. Are you crazy? Are you crazy over there in Wyoming? I thought Wyoming was a very, you know, yeah, they're crazies over there?
Every day should be American Day.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go, Dusty.
I guess they figured they got the 4th of July. Wow.
And then we should say Roll Tide, even though
Really?
that's an
Roll Tide?
Alabama thing. I think that
It's American.
I think of American when I hear Roll Tide.
No,
No,
I
if you
can't.
can't have the American flag, please tell me why you left your country for hours.
Yeah,
I'll wait.
Yeah.
that's a
Or,
good question.
or exit left. I mean, either way, I don't care.
That's a good question. I mean, Mark, I mean, you hear the story. Does this get you upset, piss you off a bit?
Yeah, it's getting a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I mean,
I don't care about the the rebel flag, whatever. But you can't fly the American.
I mean,
What?
that's the,
What is
yeah,
this?
That's,
What is
isn't that weird?
That's insanity.
Afghanistan? Are we? What
It's
is this?
insanity.
Like, even in Afghanistan, we weren't allowed to have, at our American bases,
Right.
we weren't allowed to have the American flag over the Afghanistan flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a sign of, okay, this is your country, this is your nation, no doubt about it. All right? But here in the States, man, yeah, be proud of this country. Yeah, sure. You know, there's been hiccups along the way.
But where do we draw
Yeah.
the line? I mean, where do we draw the line on all the disputes about people feeling bad about something or other? I mean, what do we say? This is the limit. You are here. This is our flag. If it offends you, go somewhere else.
Right. Well, speaking of which, we're going to get into this next story, okay, where a woman faces eviction for refusing to take down the American flag. All right. This is in Belmont, North Carolina. All right. A woman is facing eviction for refusing to take down an American flag outside of her home. Now, I saw the pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that Mobile Homeowners Association.
Yeah.
Doesn't match the color scheme.
Yeah.
It doesn't match
Rust.
the rustic
Yeah.
look at it. The two cars in the grass.
Grass was too tall. That was, yeah.
Teresa Green, along with other residents, recently received a letter from officials at the Cato Mobile Home Community.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dusty hit it. In Belmont, informing them that flags were not permitted on their rental lots in the mobile park or in the homes. Now, Green said that, quote unquote,
In their homes?
yeah, or, I'm sorry, in their lots, on their lots.
Uh-huh.
Now, Green said, quote, it's crazy that you can't fly an American flag here in America. Last I figured, Belmont, North Carolina was in America.
Yeah.
An official with the park explained that the rule was decided after residents inquired about erecting certain flags outside of their home. So here's another thing, too.
So it's a no flag
Right.
zone.
Because they didn't want the Confederate flags up, they didn't
Oh,
want
yeah.
any other
Chicago
flags.
Bears fan and
Right.
the Green Bay Packers fan arguing.
Right, so because of
Oh,
that,
come
you
on.
can't have any
To
flags.
keep the peace, no flags?
I think the American flag should be the one that you allow.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta
That's
be
the one that you
exemption.
that you
It's-
allow.
It's the country.
No flag but the American flag.
It should be
I'm down with
required.
that.
Yeah.
Now
That's what
it,
it should be.
and
Yeah.
it's required, I hear you. No, but you can't force them to fly an
You're
American
forcing them
flag.
to take it down.
But you
Live
can,
here.
but man, you gotta give them the option. You gotta give them the option. I would love to see who in that trailer park would raise that flag and who wouldn't. Because then you kind of know who you're dealing with.
That lady should just move to a different trailer park where everyone has American
Agreed.
flags. There's a
Why would you
Yeah.
wanna live there?
there's a trailer park
Yeah,
somewhere.
No, but they got the better meth there. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
right.
But if you move, the terrorists win.
Now, in order to avoid controversy, it was I hate it when you
Yeah.
It was decided that no flags would be followed or allowed to on the properties Now, problems at the park began several years ago when a resident erected a flag that included a silhouette of a naked woman. Okay, you know
like
that.
The mud
Like
flap.
yeah, the mud flap. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
Now, Green received a letter from
Fly
the,
all your flags.
Yeah.
the mud flag.
Your naked lady flag.
Yeah, fly them all.
Try.
Get a Yosemite Sam one there that says "back off."
Tweety bird with a bling on
Yeah.
it. Fly it.
Of course, it's a mobile home.
Yeah.
But yeah, Green received a letter from the park after refusing to remove her flag, informing her that she would be kicked out if she didn't abide by the park's regulation. Now, I agree. I mean, you got to follow your rules, all right? But man, that's some rule.
She should paint the American flag on the front of her trailer.
Oh, there's no.
Yeah,
like,
no.
It's not a real flag.
Yeah, I've seen people do that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just go back and reshingle their whole roof and color.
Yeah.
Shingles.
Just cover the rust on your trailer with the American flag.
Mhm.
Now, as a month-to-month tenant there, your lease is subject to termination at any time upon 60-day notice.
Mm.
This letter serves as our 60-day notice that will be no longer rented to you. That's what the letter read that she got.
That's the great thing
Okay.
about living in a trailer. You just hook it up and drive around. Who needs a lot? right?
Yeah.
Who needs a lot?
The letter also said, therefore, if your home is not removed from the community
Interesting.
by December 1st, 2015, we will begin the legal process of eviction. Now, Green said that she plans to appeal the eviction notice and would be seeking a lawyer to represent her. Her
Wow.
story has since gone viral on Facebook and other social media sites.
Yeah. Well, she can't get an immediate eviction. She's got to get a warning first.
Just gotta check her tires too.
Yeah.
Now, Ernesto, you were born in Puerto Rico, right?
I was born in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, I see the Puerto Rican flag on every Puerto Rican's car in the world,
Yeah,
everywhere.
of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not mine, but yeah.
Now, as someone that was born in Puerto Rico,
Uh-huh.
okay, and again, I'm glad that you're here in America. Okay.
Jeez.
What do you feel about this? Are you okay with this? Is this like all right by you because you're born in a different, I guess, well, Puerto Rico's a Commonwealth.
It's a Commonwealth.
Wow, all the American eyes watch you.
So,
Yes.
Yes,
so
all-
you know, I didn't,
Jeez, we are watching.
I didn't have to come here with a card or, you know.
Right,
on
right.
a-
Yep.
I was an American citizen when I came in, but the major problem is that I always hear reverse discrimination, right? The
Mhm.
words reverse discrimination.
Yeah.
So, you know, with a minority, it's discrimination. But if it's against, or let's say we're talking about somebody who came in and they're naturalized as an American citizen, but they weren't born American.
Okay.
Right? We are discriminating against them. And then there's reverse discrimination, you know, the other way around, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of. There's no white.
There's no
pride-
such thing.
There's no white pride.
There's no such thing as reverse discrimination. It's
Right.
discrimination no matter what.
Yeah, there's a
Right.
double standard.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, fly
All the
whatever flag you
All the
want.
time.
Fly whatever
Yeah.
flag you want. Celebrate whatever you want to celebrate.
Yeah.
We should always celebrate America because we are all brothers and sisters in this country.
And we all have
Regardless
a
of
very
what country we
rich,
came from.
We have all kinds of rich
Right.
heritage. I mean, are we going to get rid of all of it, all of art, all of culture, everything that's migrated into the United States, and not be proud of our family's heritage
Yeah.
and where we came from, and the countries that we came from are so varied.
I wish Lee Greenwood was listening right now.
Oh.
Where's Lee
He plays
Greenwood
here all the
when we
time,
need
actually.
him? Yeah.
He's only got one song.
Yeah, right.
His
Right.
concerts, I mean, ever go to one of his concerts?
Never been.
It's all covers, and then it's just his big song.
And then you play the big one,
Awesome.
and the cymbal guy gets his one moment.
Proud to be an American, proud to be a Puerto Rican.
There you go.
Babe, you hear this story, what do you think? It's crazy.
It's
It's crazy. It is.
It is.
2 words, your answer.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. I mean, what would you do if that was your trip, okay? You wouldn't have a mobile home. You got a nice place.
He's got a nice place.
Right. But say that was your mobile home, would the flag be up there?
Yeah.
And
It would.
And if they told you you have to take it down or move, what would you do?
Y'all can kiss my.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most trailer park people I know, if they were told to take down their flag, they'd spend their paycheck on about 50 more flags
Yeah.
and put them up all over the whole
America.
trailer.
Now here it is. It's 2015. This is
4th of
how.
July.
This is how. What's her name here? Green, Miss Teresa Green. This is what she needs to do, and this will be rebroadcast, and maybe we'll even send her a link on Twitter because I'm sure she's got it again. We'll find it.
Yeah.
Teresa Green. Start a GoFundMe. Okay? Start up some way that you can say, hey, support me send me this amount of money, okay, and just bribe the crap out of this homeowners association. Because you know it's a mobile home, they will take your bribe.
Yeah.
Okay? Do what you gotta do, make some money off of this, and yeah, give it to the man. Give it to the man. Don't move. Don't take down that flag. Don't abide by the rules. And believe me, I'm a rule guy. But this is ridiculous.
And
Same
then-
thing with Wyoming. Kids, go have America Day. Do it.
And then I'll do 30 minutes of all American related jokes.
Yes. Imagine those kids get detention for celebrating America.
Yeah.
Isn't that? I want to curse. I want to curse. But we can't. So Scott, please. What do you got?
No, we've got a man that tries to carjack a patrol car and takes the officer's weapon. A Clarksville man has been indicted in the Clarksville County grand jury for allegedly carjacking a patrol car and attempting to hit an officer with it. The indictment states that 28-year-old Chaz Perkins of Clarksville jumped into a Clarksville police officer's patrol car on Commerce Street and attempted to use it as a deadly weapon against the officer.
I'm still hung up that they got the mud flap as a flag that started that all in the thing. Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah.
Oh,
I wish I knew where to find the flag. I didn't even know it was available.
Amazon.
I want that flag.
Yeah, me
They're
too.
all on
I
Amazon.
want that flag in the studio now.
I want that
Okay,
flag with that lady holding an American
Yes.
flag.
Yeah, oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now he put all right, back to the story. He put the vehicle in gear, causing it to crash into a railing in front of the 911 building. Now, after the collision, a fight ensued, and during the altercation, Perkins reached for the officer's weapon, according to the indictment. No, it's a bad idea.
Somebody got hit.
Another officer arrived on the scene and took Perkins into custody. He was charged with attempted carjacking, reckless endangerment, and aggravated assault.
Man. This is where I wish that we had the body cams here in Clarksville. I would love to see that. I'd love to see that go down.
Yeah.
He's probably just lucky he didn't get shot since every cop's so
Very
mean and
lucky.
racist and everything.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Why is he
Correct.
not? Why is
Good
he not
point.
dead right
Yeah.
now?
Good
Shot
point.
in the back 9 times.
Clarksville, good on you. Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, good on you.
So was this a marked car? Like it had like the police logo on it and all?
This was right in front of the police station.
Yeah.
You know.
How do you think that's going to go well?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a quick game of Hydro Gamora.
Yeah, except we don't have the details
No.
here. That'd be good to know.
But I tell you what, those body cams, Dusty. How do you feel about body cams on a cop?
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Even if they go to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, I guess we don't watch those,
You
but
can obviously shut it off in
Yeah.
the bathroom because it's not broadcasting live. It's just used later to submit in court when the cases come up.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah.
because I think in Russia everybody has the dash cams.
Oh,
on
those
their car
dash cams. I love those videos.
we
because-
have dash cams now.
because
Yeah.
so much stuff happens. So I think it's good to just have it locked down. I think it can help the cops too.
Well, you know why they have those
Yeah.
dash cams in huge in Russia and China and all these other nations? Because the scams and the insurance.
Oh
okay?
yeah.
Because they need verification that yes, that they didn't cause the accident, that yes, they didn't hit and run. They got issues over there overseas. They don't care.
I did not
Yeah.
cause accident.
I love America that we have some type of system where it's kind of organized. Even though, let me tell you, the roads are terrible. People are
Oh,
terrible
it's
drivers.
insanity.
But the dash cam also allows for me to watch hours of YouTube videos of just car wrecks.
Oh, is it
Crazy.
great?
I can just watch that all
True
day.
TV.
Yeah.
True TV was great.
Yeah.
And I had cable. Oh, maybe one day again.
What's that face? All right, well, this segment of the Joe Padula Show is brought to you by ArtLink, which is a not-for-profit organization which builds character through creativity at no cost.
All right, we're gonna take another quick break here, but yeah, when we get back, we're gonna. Tika's not here yet, AJ. Chief AJ, no Tika yet. No, our pageant contestant.
She's a beautiful girl. She'll be 30 minutes late.
Yeah, she asked me for a ride home actually too.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
after the
date?
show.
Oh, well, she's going to have to hang out for photos then.
Yeah, that's right. She's a pageant girl. She jumped right in on that.
Awesome.
But yeah, we got Tika coming in here in a little bit. She's got the Miss Tennessee USA pageant, which starts tomorrow right here in Clarksville.
All right.
Isn't that great? Austin P, baby.
Yeah.
I love Austin P. Quick, Ernesto, pop quiz. Who was Austin P? Ooh. Dusty, you're next.
The International Man of Mystery.
Okay. Bay?
What was the question?
Yeah, he's like a pageant girl. He's
Yeah.
what was the question? Yes, who was Austin P?
College, ain't it?
No, yes, he was a college. Well, now he's a college, but before he was a college, He was somebody else, a real person.
He's the governor of Tennessee.
Oh, you just looked it up, Sky.
From 1923 to 1902.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
But he wasn't born in Tennessee.
We're the governors.
Thank you, Mark.
Mhm.
Thank you, Mark. What's
America.
up, Eric? What do you got?
For the record,
He
Austin
was the
Powers.
first governor of
is-
Tennessee.
Yeah, the first
Austin,
governor.
yeah.
Thank you. Yes, Austin Powers University.
Yeah.
I would love that place.
Yeah, the international man of mystery, Austin P.
Oh,
Austin
I like
Powers.
it.
You know,
Ah.
I'm sorry.
I'm way up here,
Yeah,
guys.
I
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
it's like everyone just caught up.
Yeah.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Is this thing on? Okay. But yeah, when we get back, we're going to be talking about, someone out of Three Rivers, Michigan, Julia Leach, 50 years old. She won the $310.5 million Powerball lottery.
How old was she?
50 years old. 50.
Good.
She still got time to enjoy it.
Good for her.
Plus, also, there's there's someone running for U.S. Senate in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, he might be sick in the head.
No.
Could be. I mean,
Probably so.
he conducts pagan rituals
Mm-hmm.
in which he kills goats and drinks its blood
Well,
during.
Cubs fan.
we
Yeah,
are.
he's a Cubs fan. Yeah,
We are.
Chicago Cubs fan.
That'll get some ratings. You know, that would
Man.
get C-SPAN some ratings
Sounds
if
like
you
a
were.
new speaker.
Yeah.
Florida's crazy.
It's
They got-
nuts.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of that mental illness type deal.
It's that bad salt, I think.
It's like
a lot of
Arkham.
bad salt.
Yeah, everyone moves there. You know, it's
Yeah,
a
everyone.
nice combination there in Florida.
They just lost the claim for best retirement place. It's now Arizona. The state of Arizona.
Why would you go to the desert to die? That's terrible.
It's back to nature.
Yeah.
I think it's great because I never want to go to Arizona, so maybe that'll clear up Florida for some good beach time.
There you
Yeah,
go. There you
yeah.
go. Try to get rid of those old New Yorkers.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of which, the Yankees, I'm sorry. Oh,
Oh.
those Yankees are out. Man.
Yeah, shut out.
Yeah. Oh, Mark, you happy about this?
I am.
Oh, yeah.
A little smirk.
It's all right. Mets are in, so we're happy. That's right. All right, Clarksville. We're going to take a quick break here. Take a look at these sponsors. They help enable this show to continue to tell your story. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, don't go nowhere. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was told that the live streaming is still on when we're not on
Yes.
air. That's what I didn't know about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. That should
Yeah,
have
that's okay.
We should have said that to you.
Need a little sign that says,
Yeah.
we're on air.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? All right. How you doing? We're still on.
It was on before this show even
They
started
said
when I
the
was
partners
watching.
allowed because they
You
don't
know,
want to
sign
feel
red.
that people are, singled out at the school.
Man.
What's that?
So maybe that trailer park didn't allow the American flag because they don't want people to feel singled out like
Oh,
the
right.
school.
Right.
Yeah.
No way. No. No.
It's crazy.
It's stupid.
We're off air, right? That's fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
Legally, they're in the right, but they're fascists.
Yeah.
No, let's put it this way: if somebody had, and no, nothing against anybody, but somebody had the rainbow flag up or
Yeah.
something like that, and they said take it down, it would be all over the news.
Yeah.
Somebody would have gotten sued.
Yeah.
It would have been fucking bananas. But it's the American flag, so everybody's like, it's okay because we don't want to offend anybody.
And that's one of the biggest problems I think we have is.
America needs a fucking participation badge. Places like this.
Thank you for sharing your microphone, Scott.
You're welcome. I will continue to do so.
I'm a talker. If one's in front of me, I'll use it.
All right.
And if I say anything wrong, you can just throw a flag. Personal foul.
White ones. Hey. Oh, wow. Where'd you get that?
I used to work there, Deb.
You still have a shirt? This has been closed like
I still got shut.
15 years.
I still got shut about 20 years ago. Pair of pants too.
What?
Yeah, I can still fit my clothes. Why?
It's nuts.
Can you still fit yours?
I throw them away. I wear them until they fold them. Then I toss them.
Well, it depends on how big the hole is. I got holes in jeans. There's no need for me to go back because I already got them.
Steve, doing well in the air again as always, so that's good.
Oh, thank you. All right, yeah.
But none of us get the joke.
God. No, I got it, but it's funny that we didn't get it. You see what I mean?
It's always better.
I learned that when I was Joe Douchebag.
Oh, yeah.
So stupid. I'm such a dumb kid.
But yeah, I mean, so many people start comedy with doing something crazy. I mean, I was wearing overalls for a long time.
Overalls?
Yeah, because I was doing the whole,
Like you're a painter?
doing a real Alabama character, you know? Larry the Cable Guy was real popular back then.
I didn't know you were actually trying out, Joe.
Oh, I did it for 10 years.
How dumb is that?
10 years.
Kind of the USAA when you go talk to somebody.
It's exactly like that. I felt like I was back in Afghanistan.
Look at you now.
You're that
I just love the
tape
look on your face for
going.
like 10 years.
Shining star,
In the computer, when you come back and do it again.
Oh yeah, the
Some good
TBI
moments
one where
where
you
they,
push the buttons.
Yeah, old enough, you should have gone on
Somehow
first.
I'm one and failing it.
They-
Somehow.
Yeah. I bet he did.
Well, I tried out for the first last comic
A
stand.
shrink on a.
Oh, yeah?
And
That's cool.
It was good, except a lot of my humor was, I don't know, picking on my family.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I got 3 sisters, so it's picking on all girls.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
2 of the 3 were females that were allowing for the next step.
Oh, I thought you meant your sisters. I was like, oh, okay.
So
All right.
the judges were like, the guy, he's like, yeah, it was pretty good, kid. But the 2 ladies,
How dare you?
No.
He said kid.
Hey, you got potential, kid. And that's,
Yeah,
you never
what was
listen to
that?
that.
No, no.
Oh, you mean I don't have it yet? Okay. You got
Yeah,
it.
huh?
You got potential. You ready to sing? Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Love me some Joe Jam.
Hey.
Flow. Do you actually know the lyrics?
That's what it all sounds like.
Oh, it's a little bit.
It is the actual lyric.
U.S. is
That's what he sounds like.
U.S. is investigating
I'm
ISIS
just
use
seeing
of
it
Toyota
up
truck.
there.
Let me tell you, I mean,
Endorsement?
I was just looking.
Maybe.
But it's a
I don't
little
know.
bit
I mean,
delayed,
over there
so
in
it's-
Afghanistan, all the vehicles were used by the Afghan National Army and the Afghan National Police were all Toyotas. Right? So why not ISIS, I guess, too, right? Yeah. They hate using Fords. One had a Ford Ranger, okay, you know, and they like chiseled off the Ford Ford
Logo?
emblem. Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't think they like us.
So are we going to boycott Toyota now? What have they done?
I don't know. I like Toyotas, they're all right. But I like buying American.
Yeah, way
I
to make
like-
ISIS mobile.
I like having an American car. I drive a Ford Mustang. You know, prior to that, it was a Pontiac Firebird, T-tops, jet black.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go take this 4Runner back now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Head back to the rental place.
I like the Firebirds. The Firebirds and what was the other one? Was that the Smokey and the Bandit car?
Trans
The Firebird?
Am.
Trans Am.
Oh.
Yeah. Those are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
Now-
are the best.
Now the Trans Am is the Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah, that's right. She's a what
Don't
was,
call her Caitlyn
what
anymore.
was? Oh,
She wants to be called Bruce again.
no, she doesn't.
No.
Yes, he do.
Yep.
Stop
Wow.
She doesn't feel he doesn't
I'm
feel like a
confused.
woman
Joking?
anymore.
Are you
No.
joking?
I'm
right
confused. Why
I'm
is
about
this
to-
still
I'm-
news?
Is that true?
Look this
I'm
up,
all
Sky.
over this.
Sky, look this up. Mark, look, Mark's beating into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Mark's pecking away with his Republican fingers right now. Oh man, Mark, look at Mark.
Jesus, are you kidding me? After all that we've had to listen to.
Dusty Slay is currently writing down jokes as we speak.
She won the Courage
Oh.
Award, and now it's like, you know what?
Get
I'm done.
out of
It's all
here.
downhill.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, Caitlyn Jenner's on Instagram posing with my friend the Penguin from the new Gotham series.
The Penguin?
Yeah.
Do you like that Gotham series?
Yeah, I love that Gotham
Oh, I
series.
heard it was not good.
I hear
It's
it's great.
really good.
Is it?
It is really good.
I love Jada Pinkett Smith. Is she still in it or is she out
No,
this year?
she's done.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I love her.
I'm still watching the first episodes here.
Well, this season's
I'm
all
on
about
like
the Joker.
11.
So
Is that wrong of me to root for a divorce between Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith?
Yes.
no, I mean, how are you going to marry her?
Oh, I'll marry her.
Oh, so
Look
would
at
I.
me.
Really?
Yeah, wait till
You guys know the success rate for marriage. It just sets you up for failure.
She'll love this white chocolate. She'll get addicted to it. I'm telling you. There she will.
I'm rooting for you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
it, Dusty. Three Rivers, Michigan.
Look at this.
50-year-old Julia Leach stepped forward yesterday to claim her $310.5 million winning Powerball lottery prize. Imagine.
Her family reunions are going to be great.
Now, as with virtually all winners, Julie is taking the lump sum. I don't know anyone who would ever take that gradual payment.
Not me.
God forbid, right?
Not me. No.
Lump sum. And yeah, so after taxes, which leaves her about only $140 million.
Oh, that's not that much.
Yeah. You know, that's terrible. But
It is great that the government gets to take so much. They're like, hey, we won the lottery too.
yeah, we'll take half.
I won't have it.
How is that possible? That is like socialism.
They're like, we won the lottery too. This is great. Congratulations to you and to me.
Right, but guess what? No one's going to fight that system.
Right.
It doesn't matter to you. You don't have to work anymore.
Right.
Ever. Why work on that?
What are you talking about?
The,
Don't have to work again.
Well, when you win the lottery.
If you're a millionaire, you don't have to work ever
If you
again.
win 140 million.
There's so many ways to lose $1 million, you guys.
No, 140 million.
Yeah.
I would never work again.
You could live off the interest alone.
I mean, I
You
barely
never
work
have to
now,
work.
and I've never seen $1 million.
Yeah.
You could.
Now she goes. Julie states, "quote I'm still in disbelief. I'm overwhelmed. I was having a really bad night at work, and I thought I had better check my numbers." And yes, Julie said that she immediately quit.
I love that. I love that.
Yes.
Take this job
I like
and-
you guys, but you would never see me again.
Oh, come on, Mark.
Never.
You wouldn't let us hang out with you
I
on your
would be
yacht.
On my yacht. There you go.
Why
Scott.
can't we hang out on the boat?
The radio show would be on the
Yeah,
yacht.
have flippy floppies. Okay.
But I would be. Have to be part of
Yeah, we all would. It's okay.
She called her job nasty and dirty, and yeah, she quit. I knew a guy that won the lottery, won a couple million, and he kept his job. And everyone that worked there thought he was selfish for not allowing an open spot for someone else who didn't need the money.
Oh, wow.
Ever look at it that way?
Oh, no.
If I won the lottery, I would still come here and
Yeah.
hang out with you guys.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, if you could, next time bring some,
Yeah.
bring some food.
I would bring money for everyone, it'd be great.
I made you a taco out of money.
Yeah.
I don't eat that.
In that
I mean,
case,
you
I
gotta-
wish you all the luck in the world.
Yeah,
sir.
thank you. Thank you.
What's the latest on Gendergate?
Oh, that's a rumor.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
seeing
that's a
stories
rumor.
that changed, did not change. You know,
Yeah.
the
But
sources are.
Kanye did accidentally call her Bruce.
Oh,
in an
yeah?
interview.
Oh, well, that interview was quite lengthy.
All of Kanye's interviews are quite long.
I'm glad you put interview in that sentence. That's very
Quite
nice.
lengthy. But she's signing the official paperwork to change her name officially, to change her gender officially.
It's already been done. Yeah, it's already been done. She is officially.
Yeah, that's a tough one to go back from. You can't be like, you know what, guys, I'm sorry about all that. Just call me Bruce.
Just kidding.
That'll be the next
The
TV show.
reason I
Just
believe
call
it
me
is
Bruce.
Yeah.
maybe it was a publicity stunt. That's why.
I'll tell you what, that's a
Yeah,
hell of a
ratings went
publicity
down.
stunt.
Not to change to a woman, but like just saying, okay, I want to be called Bruce again.
Has anyone seen it? You know what I mean? Is there anyone out there that's actually seen the
I
bits and
don't-
pieces?
I don't know if
I
there's
haven't seen
photos
it.
of that around.
Like, she says that she still likes girls, though, right? Is that the thing?
So,
Right? And I don't
is
know.
she a lesbian?
Well, I
Can you
mean,
be a transgender and then like I want to be a woman just so that I can date women and be a lesbian.
It doesn't know.
it doesn't know. It doesn't know.
It does what it's told.
No, but I mean, this happens all the time, and it's been happening for a while. This is just the first high-profile person to actually do so, and be in the limelight of it. And, I don't know. I just don't. I'm happy with being a guy.
He looks rough in a blazer. She
Except
looks
when I
rough.
wake up and I gotta pee. That's when I don't like being a guy. That's the
Well,
worst.
That's just age related, I think.
No. It's the nicotine patches. Augustus Sal Invictus is running for the U.S. Senate in Florida.
Is he Latin?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's apparently a guy that, you really get your goods. 2 years ago, he walked from Central Florida to the Mojave Desert and spent a week fasting and praying. Now, thinking he wouldn't survive, he gave thanks when he returned
I
home
was going to say, it's a shame he made it back.
Oh.
by conducting a pagan ritual in which he killed a goat and drank its blood. Invictus is a 32-year-old lawyer who changed his name, although he won't reveal what the name was, to the Latin phrase, very good, Sky,
Thank you.
majestic, unconquered son. as
Oh.
an S-U-N sign.
And to Augustus?
Maybe if he was in the desert for 2 weeks with no food or water, maybe he was just delusional when he came back.
He thinks he's Moses now. This
He's
guy's
like, I'm gonna
insane.
kill this goat and drink its blood. He was really thirsty and
Ate some
hungry.
peyote along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am God.
All right. Man, so, line one?
Line one, Scott.
What do we got here? No
The
information?
hypnotist.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Yeah. We're going to get to a Scotchman in just a moment. No doubt about it.
There we go.
Beautiful. Scott's on.
All
On
right.
it, man.
Man, I got some new questions for Scott. I was watching his stuff. I was reading up on him, too. I mean, this
Oh,
guy.
good.
Let me tell you, this guy, not only is he a great indigenous, but man, the motivational speaking that he provides.
He's amazing.
He used to be, what's the term? Hugely overweight. Is that a double entendre?
Obese.
Yeah, he used to be a big
Morbidly
dude,
obese, there you
and
go.
he's like, I gotta lose this weight. And man, the guy's a great self-motivator. So we're going to talk to him just a bit. But,
Oh, yeah.
Before we do, Scott, your local story, and then we'll go to break.
Well, we've got the county sheriff that warns of a scam in which fake deputies demand money. Now, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office is warning the community of a scam in which someone poses as an officer and demands money to avoid being arrested.
Deputy, you better have my money.
Now, according to a news release sent out on Tuesday night, the intended victim receives a phone call from the suspect who identifies himself as a deputy or sergeant with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. Now, in each instance, they have identified the victim by name, and the victim was then told that they have a warrant out for their arrest. Now, in past cases, the suspect tells the intended victim an amount of money that must be paid to avoid being arrested. The suspect caller then directs the victim to immediately go to their bank and withdraw the money owed. The victim may also be directed to take and obtain a money order or a green dot card and then send it to the suspect. Now, when or if the victim becomes suspicious and hangs up,
Right.
the suspect may call back. In the most recent scam, they are calling from a 931-209-4577 number. The suspect may tell the victim that deputies will be coming shortly to arrest them if they don't pay the fine. And Sheriff John Fusion would like to remind residents, quote, we do not call citizens to let them know we have a warrant on file, and we never solicit fines or fees over the phone.
You know, I'm not for this, okay? I'm not for, scammers. I'm definitely anti-scammer, okay? But let me tell you something. If a cop calls you up and tells you you owe them money, you know what? Good. I'm glad that you're giving money because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're stupid. You have a mental deficiency. Listen, if people call you up and ask you for money or tell you that you owe them money or whatever, don't ever
No.
give them money.
No.
I don't care if they're a judge. I don't care if it's a bail bonds person.
Or Craigslist or eBay or Backpage or none of it.
Huge
Come
red
on.
flag. Walk to the ATM
Yeah,
and
you're
get me my money.
Yeah, get me my money.
First
So
of all,
weird.
the cops are not going to tell you they're going to arrest you.
Yeah,
Right.
they're never
They
going
just
to call.
They're going to show up at your door.
That's right.
Well,
Bay,
Mr.
you
Bay.
know this? Bay knows this.
Oh, wow. Well, if you've got more information or have been a victim of a recent scam, please call the MCSO at 931-648-0611.
Listen, people, you work hard for your money. All right? Don't just give it away.
You know, in Florida, they have a toll system set up where you go through and you don't even know, and then they send you a letter and say, hey, you owe us this toll. And then they charge you a convenience fee.
Where's this?
It's all over Tampa. Had
Yeah.
a couple. I just got a letter in the mail from the Florida Department of Transportation.
Man.
Just drive through the gate. You're like, oh, man, I got off scot-free. There's nobody at the gate. I can just drive right through.
I don't even think there was a thing set up. You just drive through, and that's how they have it set up. So it's convenient for you, so you don't have to stop. You just have to mail a letter later.
I love the Easy Pass. I'm glad I'm in an area that doesn't really have tolls or whatever, but
Yeah.
back
that's
home in
great.
New York and Jersey, that Easy Pass was mint. It saved on traffic.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why people didn't have it.
So necessary.
I would fly through these lines, okay, and I would watch these idiots, okay, just sit there in traffic.
I sat in that one.
Why?
I've been in that
I
line a
didn't
lot.
have an easy pass.
It didn't cost to have an Easy Pass. I mean, it'd be like you're just paying tolls.
Yeah, you just get a bill at the end of the month.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took the trains.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, this segment of the Joe Padula Show is brought to you by Privilege, where Clarksville proudly goes to dance. Now, for more details, you can visit privilegevip.com.
Yeah, DJ Absolutely will be there October 17th.
Whoa.
DJ Padouchebag will be there October 17th.
All right. You're going to test some jokes.
You know what? I will.
You should.
I do have a microphone up there.
There you go.
What a facility.
But everyone laughs at the DJ though. You tell jokes because they love the DJ. They're like any joke.
Well,
they're like,
and
oh,
trash.
this is good. Yeah.
I got booed last time.
Oh.
Yeah, I got
okay.
I got heckled.
Oh, because he's got this accent. Yeah, I
No,
can
no,
see
no.
that.
I was playing real cool, club music, New York style. I had my buddy send me all the latest in the club music scene.
Everybody.
And then at a certain time of the night, there was a party there that was going boo.
Copperhead
They want
Road.
Copperhead
Play
Road, yeah.
Copperhead Road.
Oh man.
Cupid Shuffle. Boo.
Copperhead Road is a great song.
Fireball.
Copperhead Road. Let me tell you, it's like the moo call. It's like all the fat girls who make their way to the dance floor.
They are
Oh,
really
yeah.
not gonna like that. Then
No, it's true.
what do you call it? A moo call?
A moo call, yeah. And then when they all stomp at once, the building shakes. It's amazing, and they clap their hands and everything vibrates.
Those boots are heavy.
Moo.
Copperhead Road. Steve Earle.
Steve Earle, very good,
Yeah,
sir, very
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I had to look it up that night.
Ah, you went trivia. All right, good.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, yes, Scotch Marin, telling you, you don't want to miss out on this interview, this conversation that we're about to have with not only is he a hypnotist, but man, what a smart gentleman. He's a family man, and yeah, he motivates people to be better.
If you're on a computer right now, look him up because he's amazing.
Oh yeah, no, hey, if you're on a computer, go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page, pinned to the top is today's promotional poster.
Yep.
You'll see his beautiful face and links next to his name. Yeah, definitely go check him out. He's the man. And yeah, we got him on the phone, so when we get back, Joe Padula Show, WJZM, 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Bush. Bush.
Oh, this is a great song.
Oh, great
Oh
song.
man.
I miss Bush.
Good for Lamont. What I do like Owen, he does work wishing for people's divorces. Gwen Stefani and this guy. I'm gonna get her too.
Really?
Yeah, she's gonna like this white chocolate.
She's too flat.
That's all right.
Just too flat?
Yeah.
Chest wise?
Everything was.
Pound that. Oh wait, we're still on mic.
Yeah.
Gotcha!
Walking.
Sorry for saying white chocolate again off the air.
That's a good problem to have.
Oh.
Too late. Ain't no way back.
You know?
Did I say caramel?
Caramel.
Caramel.
You say caramel, yeah.
Scotch Marin.
Nice to see it in action.
Oh, good.
Ready to hear, see Rachel Mann.
Oh yeah, me too.
That's cool that they can chat.
I like that. Good job, Ernesto.
Thanks for helping out.
Sky's in there chatting.
Sky.
No, it's not. Just chatting on.
Hey, let her chat. Why not?
No, it's good that she's chatting. That
You
means
need
that-
to chat
That means
too.
we're paying attention to them
You
too.
can.
What's going on?
Thanks for
Chatting?
helping me. I'll make sure
The
that
chat
I
room?
make you
You're
look
a
good.
dingbat.
Taking back.
Yeah.
No nuts.
Yeah, you started reading that story about the fake deputies. My first thought was somebody took Let's Be Cops way too literally.
Oh, great movie.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
I watched The Visit too.
Yeah. How come when I go to his page it
Visit?
says that
It's
it might have been
gross.
attacked?
That movie crazy.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know. I'm afraid
You
to
gotta
click
let them know.
on it.
You gotta ask them.
Yeah. I'll ask.
Where's that pageant queen? I'm looking forward to this pageant.
Me too.
It's in studio.
Not here yet. Maybe doing her makeup.
I'll put my almost bald head up against her fro.
She said she got her hair cut really short for the pageant.
Shorter than
Really?
it was last time?
Yeah.
You don't see
Was
that a
she
lot in
bald?
pageants.
We'll see.
Typically, you see these long,
Yeah, the bouffants.
like Rapunzel-esque
Yeah.
kind of locks.
You'll see her.
Yeah, I gotta buy some of those.
What are you trying to go for, Sky?
Big hair. I wanna have huge.
We're talking like 80s hair?
Yes, like huge.
Tika's here.
Like Tina Turner kind
She
of?
has like a full
lot of hairspray.
suitcase. I
I
don't know
love a
what
lot
the
of
hell
hair.
it is.
A lot of hairspray.
Love it.
Oh yeah, well, no,
There's a lot of glue.
I think
No.
she's sticking
Get your
around
hair and then get like
because
one of
she's
those
gonna
dresses with the shoulder pads. They're like full 80s.
Yeah, I got one of
Do
those.
you really?
Yeah.
That would be good.
It's the designer is a Scotch Matt.
Roseanne Barr.
And I was
Hey, girl.
that's how I know I've been with my
What is your
girlfriend so long. I was actually noticing the shoes the girls were wearing yesterday.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
is
it's too much now. You need to stop.
I'm just saying.
Too much girl talk.
Yeah, probably. She's a good girl though, I like her.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
please.
keep her around then. Does she cook?
Oh,
Oh, come on, man. You just gotta learn how to cook.
I gotta have a girl that can cook.
I gotta
Hey,
have a
Joe.
guy that
She does.
Put it right here.
How you doing? Oh, you look
Everybody
fantastic.
should cook good food.
You look great. Yeah, come have a seat. Come have a
Okay,
seat.
that's America's health problem.
Now, when we get back in, we're gonna be on the phone line talking to Scott, and but then yeah.
Okay, awesome.
And you're sticking around, right?
Yes.
I'm taking you. Where she live? Close by?
Yes.
Okay, 2 weeks.
Think you're roller skating? Just kidding. Yeah.
Now we're also on camera too. No breaks with the camera, and we're always on microphone. Just to let you know. We forgot to tell that to Dusty earlier, and yeah.
Just running off at the mouth.
Yeah. Hate America.
Yeah.
You know what? That's right. They shouldn't put flags up.
Right.
Out there,
It's
they-
my off-air personality.
Yeah. You're Joe Padula, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, so stupid. All right. Pageant questions. Let me pull up some pageant questions for.
There you go.
The answer is always world peace.
Yeah, roll peas.
World peace.
In America.
Nothing.
Mustang.
Oh, I was talking about my phone.
No.
Nothing.
I don't look at this. Sit down.
I'm sharing the like feed video link with everybody.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Copacetic.
All right.
I love that word.
Hi to my sisters watching.
Oh yeah, what's up, sis?
Awesome. You're great
Welcome.
dancers.
Welcome back to the show. No, when you're filming dances, it looks
You
like.
love it.
No, ever see
It's like a salsa pit.
ever see a truck driver driving like a Peterbilt and
No,
they're
that's how
switching
I
gears
dance.
like 21 gears?
That's
Yeah.
how I dance.
That's how that whole family's dancing like.
That's how I dance.
Shifting gears, everyone's
No,
pressing clutches.
They're really good dancers. They're like
That's
cha-chas.
great. Don't walk past them, you get knocked out.
Yeah, it's hard to know what to do with your arms when you dance.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot of foot action like Charlie Brown.
Then people get the weird shoulder thing. That's what happens to me. That's why I don't dance.
Yeah.
I took dance lessons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I was in the Clarksville's Dancing with the Stars last year.
Oh, wow.
Which they asked
Yeah.
me to come back in
Oh,
April.
it'll be
or
rigged
March.
again, so don't expect to win.
No, this time I'm winning. This time
Okay.
I'm winning.
Mm-hmm.
And my dance partner this year will be Mark Owens. So thank you, Mark. I
There you
appreciate
are.
that, sir.
Who's that?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Sitting in. Welcome back to the studio, Tika. Yes, Tika.
Yes.
Well, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
You got the big pageant tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow, actually. I'm just checking in.
Oh, yeah?
tomorrow, And then we're practicing tomorrow. And the prelims is Friday.
Friday.
And the pageant is Saturday.
That's right. Miss Tennessee USA is
That's
being
right.
held right here in
Yeah.
Clarksville at Austin
That's
Peak.
right.
That's awesome.
Now, 42 contestants. Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous, actually. I feel more confident than I was the last
Okay.
time I was here.
Good.
Mhm.
Well,
So, yeah.
we take credit for
It's got to be this great hair.
that. Look at that.
Love
Thank
it.
you. Just got it done today.
You look
It's
hot.
awesome.
We'll get
Thanks.
into your more of your hotness in just a moment, but
Awesome.
man, on the phone lines here, okay, calling in. I think he's calling in from Chicago too. And, tell you, I like this dude a lot. I really do. I mean, what a story he's got. The man, okay, was overweight by a lot. All right, he was a big dude. All right, and he's like, you know what? I can't live this lifestyle. I got to change it. How am I going to change it? Through self-discipline and self-motivation. The guy lost, I think it was about 180 pounds.
Love
Wow.
a whole person.
That's a
Yeah.
person.
That's a whole. That's
That is a
that's
whole
big
person.
I weigh
That's-
177 today. All right.
Do you?
Oh, I hate getting on that scale
Are you really
sometimes.
saying
so-
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? 177 is good for me.
It is.
I like 177.
You're stocky.
No, I'm not stocky.
Yeah, that means you're like you're filled out.
No, I'm trim. Stocky. You don't call a guy stocky.
You want to be stocky. You don't want to be lanky.
No, I'm not lanky either.
You're not lanky at all.
I'm slim. That's what we want to hear. We're
I want to
slim.
hear slim.
I'm slim.
Like Virginia Slims.
Yeah, I'm Virginia Slim.
Okay.
But back to Scott Marin, okay? On the phone line, here he is, hypnotist and the speaker and motivator. Scott Marin, yeah. All right. Scott, it's great to have you back
Hey,
on
Scott.
the phone line here. You know, man, what a story you got. When did it all start for you with the self-motivation? Well, I mean, are we accurate about the weight loss? Oh, well, that's very slim. Do you like being called stocky, by the way? I mean, I just got insulted on the air by Scott.
I don't think it's an insult.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay?
Okay.
I think Stocky's better than Husky.
I think Stocky's way better than Husky.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm fit to fight. That's right. But Scott, how were you able to lose all that weight, and what was the reason? What was the deciding factor? Because I see so many people out there that are overweight, and they're like, you know what, I'm happy with this.
Got a dad bod.
Right.
Mm.
Well, how was your way of losing the weight? Right. Nice. Well, I mean, you're a good-looking guy. I'm looking at your pictures, okay? I'm stalking you. I hope you don't mind. But, I mean, were you able to get the girls or anything when you were a big guy? I mean, there are the, what do they call them, the chubby chasers out there. Now, I mean, was that part of your motivation for losing the weight? Was it not only just, you know, to look better, but health-wise? I mean, were you not feeling healthy? Right. Now you also got the going that route of no longer just focusing on the diet, but through the inside, through your mind. Who introduced that to you? Who sat down and said, "Hey, man, you need to go this route because it's going to work for you"? Right. All right.
Yeah, so at what point did it move from being self-improvement for you to being this desire to reach out and help others and start interacting and really spreading this message? Like, when did you want to start helping other people?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, did the voice sound like Donald Trump? No, that's right. It's huge, right? You do have better hair than Trump, that's for sure. But I mean, getting into that state of mind. I mean, educating yourself and getting certification, the whole bit. And when did you get into the hypnosis and hypnotizing others? And I mean, this is something that has brought you to the national scale too. I see the pictures of you with the Stern Show and Fox News and the whole bit. Oh, good.
Yeah, that's usually not a good thing to say.
That'd be a terrible story if they did. Oh my God. Yes. Right. Mark Owens. Right. Now, I mean, here it is. You say a lot of things. What's some of the weird things people have asked
Oh, yes.
to get help with?
Oh.
Oh, can you do that over the phone? That'd be great. Oh, you can hypnotize over the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. So yeah, what are some of the other interesting and intriguing stories that people came to you for help? Did they win?
Ooh. That's good. It's excellent.
Man, a cougar.
Wow.
Can you give us her phone number? That'd be great. Love to
That's
talk
excellent.
with her. I'd love to take her out. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we got Tika. We got Tika in studio, which and we got a lot of success, I'm sure, with her because I mean it's the power of motivation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got Tika in here,
The power of the mind.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
So it's more like a reprogramming of the mind and kind of a removing of personal barriers kind of thing.
Tika is in studio. She's got the Miss Tennessee USA pageant going on this week here in Clarksville. All right. Tika, say hello to Scott.
Hi, Scott. How are you? I'm great, thank you.
Doesn't she sound hot? I mean, she just sounds like a hot. Now, what are some ways that you can help motivate her to help win this? I mean, there's 42 contestants, and I was on their website, and all the contestants are good-looking girls too.
Mhm.
Well, everyone's good.
They are beautiful.
Right, it's Miss Tennessee, yeah.
Right. But what are some ways? And right. Are you doing it right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. It tastes good.
Awesome.
You know, it's funny. I was just about to tell her the same exact thing. Okay, it really was. But I mean, see, it's Batika. You got to do it. You got to do it. We want you to win.
I will do it for sure.
We're gonna test
First
this.
pray.
Yeah, first
then
pray.
I'll do the whole Scott.
Now, I mean, hypnotizing someone, Scott. I mean, what are you doing to them? Are you bringing them to a different level of consciousness? What is the process? I mean, how does it work? Is what I'm getting at. Okay. I like the way you put that. Now, also in studio, we got comedian, Nashville comedian Dusty Slay hanging out with us. Dusty's a funny guy, no doubt about it. But have you ever motivated or done anything? And thank you for the free services, by the way. You know, to get Scotch Mayor and all of his information on the Padula Show page. You want to get motivated? You contact this guy. He's going to do it for you.
Yeah.
What can you do for our young friend Dusty Slay here in the comedy world?
To make me the most successful comedian in the world.
Oh, yeah? Right. Now, Dusty, yeah, please, ask away.
What if you hypnotize someone with a nicotine patch on? You said it's like a dream. We just talked about that. How crazy would that be?
Oh, yeah. I mean, have you, you've done the quitting of the smoking and everything, right?
Sorry, that's a bad question.
Yeah. What other addictions have you got people off of with your hypnosis?
Ooh.
Right. Have you ever refused anything?
Oh, interesting.
Wow. Has any pet owners brought any pets to you? Be like, listen, my dog's a jerk. Can you fix him?
Oh.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
How many people can you hypnotize all at once?
Love it, man. Scott, I mean, you got so much to offer. What do you got coming up? And you got some books out there too, right? Now, when other hypnotists hang out with you guys, like try and one up each other, or how does that work out amongst fellow hypnotists? Right. Oh. Well, we're surprised you called the show then, because very boring people in the studio. But
speak for yourself.
but I mean, you're a legit guy. I mean, like what I saw on Stern and the articles that I read on you, it's you got the gift and you got the passion for it.
It's fascinating.
There's a lot of frauds out there, though, too. I was reading about. What's your answer to those guys? Okay. Right. What's some of the steps that you ask people to see if they are able to be hypnotized? Okay. Oh, all the time. Oh man, I ask myself that question all the time.
Autopilot.
Yeah, especially when you drink, you know.
Right. Yeah. That's right. It's like when Mark Owens reads a traffic report. I'm just tuning out. You know.
I don't remember not one.
That's what I would tell people when I would drink till I blacked out. I'd be like, no, I'm just hypnotized right now. Yeah.
Officer, I'm just hypnotized.
Yeah.
Just let me continue driving.
Everything's fine.
But yeah. So I mean, so everyone's able to be hypnotized. So I mean, are there certain series of questions that you can ask, and if you're able to share with us publicly, what's some of the things that you line the potential up? Right. Can you ask Bay a few questions? Some of the Bay, say hello to Scott, please.
How's it going? Alright.
He is all right. Bay's a staple. He's a regular on our show here, and
the doctor.
We're proud of him. And yeah, I mean, Bay, do you believe in people being hypnotized and the effects of it and helping others?
Not really.
Not you're a skeptic.
Yeah.
Why is that?
No, I just do.
Well, Scott, maybe you can, if you don't mind, Bay is somewhat of a skeptic here. Can you talk to him? Right. I agree.
Yeah.
Right. I love it. I'm telling you, are you coming to Tennessee anytime soon?
Oh, that'd be great.
What if we can get you an event here? Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, you ain't kidding. I mean,
Nashville's on the rise, for sure.
I mean, you're looking at property here. The property taxes are low, and it's a nice people, and you know, sure, you got a couple crazies here and there, which we read about every day.
Oh, no, he could work with a lot of country music stars if he comes down.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, you've got a lot of industry people that could use a lot of therapy help here.
Scott, I would love to help facilitate so you can bring your business down here, maybe do an event down here. I think that'd be fantastic. Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, we're going to get ready for a break here, but Scott Marin, I mean, you're a great guy to talk to, and even just conversating with you is motivating. That's pretty, well, I appreciate you, sir. And yeah, I mean, get his book, go online, go to his website. Follow him on Twitter, too. You got some good tweets out there. Tell you, you're a leader, sir, and you appreciate your leadership and guidance that you give to these people that need help, myself included. No, absolutely. And Scott, you got the final word, sir. It's all yours. That's the battle cry for the New York Mets. New York Mets, are you paying attention? Yes. You just got to believe it.
Do it.
Oh, that's right. You're a Cubs guy. Oh, no.
Did you hypnotize the Cubs?
Yes. That's why the Cubs are winning.
Yeah,
right?
you hypnotized the Cubs this year.
I know it.
If the Cubs win the World Series, then you've got a booming business coming after that.
I'll tell you what, Scott, me and you in Vegas, I think we'd have a good time.
Come talk to the Titans.
Yeah. The Titans.
Yeah, come talk to the Titans.
All right, well, thank you, Scott, so much. And yeah, I'll definitely get in contact with you with soon, and we'll get you an event down here where we can make your business thrive as much as we can help.
Thank you, Scott.
All right, there we go. Scott Schmerin, fantastic. I'm a fan of his. I like his style. I was reading his articles on him. What a
very accomplished guy.
I mean, helping others, and yeah, you know, in the process, I'm sure you help yourself. And here he is. He was able to get that weight down, get his discipline, you know, and all the while he's a family man. He's got kids, and he's got the wife.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty awesome if you find something that works for yourself, and then you're driven to help other people with those kinds of problems.
Hey, when he's in town, when we get him down here, I'm telling you, we're going to convert you, sir.
We're going to make you a believer.
We're going to make you believe.
They'll just hypnotize you into believing.
It's like believing in God, pretty much. You know, you have to have that positive mindset with whatever you want to do in life.
Yeah, Bay.
And
yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to get him. We're going to get Bay hypnotized. Sky, locally, what do you got?
Well, we've got the Clarksville Plaza opponents are short on signatures. Montgomery County citizens seeking a referendum on the county's general obligation bond issue for the coming year have not gathered enough signatures to meet the threshold to appear on a ballot. Now, the petitioners, about 50 volunteers led by local businessmen and former mayoral candidate Kurt Mize, they collected 7,145 signatures of Montgomery County voters over their course of a 20-day petition drive. Now, for the referendum to appear on a ballot, they needed 8,047 signatures of registered Montgomery County voters. Now, Mize said, quote, "This means that the ball is back to the county and that it's up to them to make this project work and to make sure the citizens of the city, of this county, do not get a property tax increase based on this project." Now, he added that they would be watching every move made by the county and city governments with regard to the issue and would work to hold the government accountable for any actions it makes with regard to its financial situation. Now, Mize also urged the citizens of Clarksville and Montgomery County to pay more attention to how their local governments are operating and to be sure to contact their local representatives if they had any issues with the way that things are being run.
And I definitely want that Civic Plaza to be built here. No doubt. Get those live music concerts out there, the whole bit, events. Hell, we can do a group hypnotist session with Scott Smarin out there.
In the courtyard.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be great. Well, this segment of the Joe Padula Show is brought to you by Hops Java and Juice. Organic juices, amazing coffee blends, and freshly made edibles right on Strawberry Alley. Hops Java and Juice is now serving.
All right, we got to take a quick break here, but when we get back, I'm going to personally focus on Tika. Hope you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
Yeah? Look at you. You're so hot. So hot.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, oh, can I play footsie?
Okay,
Where are you?
we're broadcasting.
I'll play footsie with you.
Hi.
You can reach me.
Oh, he
If you
can.
talk like that, I will. But when we get back, we got our on-air game brought to you by Wicked Good Sandwiches.
Awesome.
Yes, Celebrity Rude. We're going to bring our music act also, and they're going to be playing along. So it's going to be Dusty, Tika, Bay, Sky. Jonathan Warren makes his return to the studio.
All right.
Jonathan Warren. And also Rachel Mann. Man, I love it. It's a show full of hotties. It's a good thing we get the video camera here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Okay, she's got to bring her keyboard in here.
All right.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Meantime, I'm going to have a lot of room in here, man.
I got a text saying it wasn't up. Are we good?
It was just up a minute ago.
Sure.
Okay, well, it's on YouTube, so that's
Put that over there.
Great to see you. How you doing? Are you doing traffic? All right, yeah.
Nobody bring snacks.
Time now for a traffic update here on WJZM Radio, brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group. We do have one accident reported with personal injuries, that is on Warfield Boulevard. Be on the lookout for that, as well as your usual afternoon slow spots, including Wilma Rudolph and New Providence Boulevards, Fort Campbell traffic on 41A, and the intersection of Madison Street and MLK Boulevard. All usually slow this time of day. Slow down, stay alert, and have a safe ride home on this Wednesday afternoon. As always, this traffic update brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group, Clarksville's insurance expert since 1972.
Okay, I got to do some quick movements. I got to move bodies.
Okay.
Not in a good way.
Wait,
Am I in the way?
No.
Somebody watching on the camera said good luck on the pad.
Oh, yay!
Go.
Who said that?
It was, let me see where her name is.
I probably
Michelle Cates.
Oh, I don't know about it.
I don't know. She said
Okay,
good luck
when
on
you
the pad.
get back, I'm going to have you here.
Okay.
I'm going to have that Rachel lady right here. Jonathan Warren right here.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, Rachel.
Rachel, nice
Yeah,
to
nice
meet
to meet you too.
You play the instrument?
I don't know. I will be.
Playing the piano.
I was gonna see if I don't know if it will fit like.
Put you right here.
Okay, yeah. Did you say?
What? That's it. quit right now.
Nobody's talking.
Make sure to check her out on RachelAnn.org.
It's just a cheat sheet. You gotta figure out what they do.
I know, but just do it, just think that's what I told my family I'm on. I'm sorry. Stephanie, can you take a photo with me in this my backdrop?
Okay.
Take a photo of me right here with this.
I know it's fine.
So wait, you want us to after
Sorry.
You a selfie?
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Hey, wait, hold on. We can do one.
Hey, I need to get you over there, man. I got no choice.
No, just say Alright, hold on.
Alright, ready?
Hold on, I can't get it. Hold on.
Don't worry, I'll get it. I'll get you the next one then.
Hold on, let's do this one. Alright, 1,
2, 3.
Alright, so it's going to be Family Feud?
Yeah.
We're walking on somebody's cell
You want the family feud action?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you
Okay.
right here.
Okay. This
Chica.
is for the, okay.
There.
So I sit right there.
Yeah. No, right there.
Okay, right here. Okay.
So I want you looking directly at
Okay.
Joe here, and I want you right here.
Okay.
And John.
Mike, can we steal your microphone?
Aaron,
Yeah.
you
Thank you,
want
sir.
no, just say Rachel will call you right back. Just say Rachel will call you back. What's that for?
Yeah, one more chair.
Yeah.
I will. I'll search.
Hey, girl, hey.
Man in the box? Man in a box?
Nice to meet you.
Here, why don't you two switch? You two switch.
Okay.
So we can have Johnny, yeah.
Okay.
And then Dusty's going to be there.
Okay.
Slide out just. There you go.
As he was comfortable.
Slide down more. Slide down as much as you can. There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jonathan Warren, you switch
What?
with Chica.
Okay.
Yes.
Stand, come in here and stand.
You'll be on
stand
Team
in this
Joe
corner
Padula
right
show.
here. Stand over there in this corner. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no flags, okay.
No. We're not doing pictures.
All right, and then Dusty, that's your seat there. You're going to be on the Mark Owens mic.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
I have to film through here. Sorry. You're fine.
What's that? Oh, I got it.
Yo, welcome back. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Where talk radio meets live music. That's right. We got some great live music later on in the show. Rachel Mann, Jonathan Warren. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh,
It's good to be back.
Does a great impression of the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah.
How you been?
Oh,
John?
doing great, man. Good to be back on the show.
It's great to have you back. Okay.
Missed you.
Every time you come in, it's just a flush of energy.
Awesome.
It's almost like a hurricane in South Carolina. It's just,
Yeah.
just get flooded with
Yeah, flush was a bad word. Ew.
And now everybody can see us.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
We got the video cam. There you go.
Hello.
Check it out at joepadula.com and
Yeah.
just click the
Thanks for
studio
that, though.
cam. That's right. And you're joined by Rachel Mann. Welcome back, Rachel.
Thank you. Glad to be here. It's been a while.
Last time you were on the show was July 25th, 2014.
Are you kidding me?
No, you
Whoa.
gotta think with numbers.
The last time she was on the show was the first time I was ever introduced to you, Joe.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
It started the whole experience.
Right.
It's awesome.
Wow.
John's been on the show 20 plus times since. He
Oh, yeah.
does our voice. You can hear his commercial during the break.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How many people ask me, who's Jonathan Warren?
I'm Jonathan Warren.
Yeah.
No, hi, I'm Jonathan Warren.
Yeah.
Do it.
They just want you to do it.
That's so great. But yeah, also in studio is Tika. You got the big pageant
Hey.
going on.
Yes, the pageant is Saturday at
Yeah.
Austin P at 7:30.
John, you get your tickets. Okay?
Yes.
All the links are on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page.
$45 for tickets.
It's so easy. You get to
Yeah.
watch hotties all day long.
There you go.
And we're going to ask you some pageant questions here in a little bit.
Super excited.
All right, we're also going to ask pageant Jonathan Warren some questions as well.
Great, man.
Also hanging out today. He's a comedian extraordinaire. He's a very funny guy. I got to see him in person. Zany's, man, he killed it. He actually, I thought he did a little bit better than the headline, which
Crushing it, guys, crushing it.
And, yeah, Dusty Slay hanging out too. But yes, we're gonna play our on-air game, brought to you by Wicked Good Sandwiches. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play Family Room. Family Room. You guys know what Family Feud is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this one's Family Room, and it's a little different. It's we asked 100 Clarksville residents a survey question, and yeah, I got to tell you, some of their answers are a little crass, all right, a little rough around the edges, y'all.
Spelling's a little bad.
The spelling's off. Spelling's just wrong. And no spell check on these people. But yeah, nice answers that we got here.
Okay.
And we got two teams playing. One representing Team Joe Padula Show. Bay, how are you? All right? All right. And then Sky.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Sky, you look very good today.
Hi.
Did you dress up? Well, you always dress nice.
I always dress
Yeah,
up.
this is true. This is true.
You just have videos now.
Yeah, we got the videos now.
Now it's worth it.
We got our big photo shoot today. We got professional photos.
Nice.
Good job.
And also on the Joe Padula Show team,
Yeah, dude.
Jonathan Warren.
Whoa.
Can you answer everything in voiceover voice?
Absolutely.
All right, there we go. Do you have a name for your voiceover character?
My mother calls him Beauregard.
Beauregard.
Wow.
It just sounds appropriate.
Yeah.
It sounds so posh. And
All right, well,
Debonair.
welcome to the show, Beauregard. Yes, there we go. All right, representing, yes, the guests is, Rachel Mann. How are you?
Ooh, I'm doing
And let me
good.
tell you, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
And you smell good, too. What are you
Thank
wearing?
you. It's actually Jessica Simpson.
Oh, okay,
That's what
yes,
I bought.
yes. Nick Lachey used to wear it all the time.
Yes,
absolutely.
she did. Yes, I love her shoes.
Yeah, he can't wear her now, though.
Oh,
He
yeah, her
might
shoes
get
are
crushed.
beautiful.
Right.
Right. Hey, come on.
Also playing is potential, and I say future. Miss Tennessee USA.
Yes. Hey.
Tika.
Hello.
Yeah, here, we can't play footsie. You're going to be farther away. There we go. Oh, wait, no, that's the computer.
You can't touch me.
That's me, Joe.
Oh, sorry, Beauregard. Sorry. And yes, also on team guest is comedian Dusty Slay.
I'm visualizing the win.
Yeah,
Visualizing the win.
I love
I'm
it.
seeing myself winning this competition.
There you go.
Scotch Marin is
We're on
up
the
to
same
something.
page.
That he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. And so the winner, the team, will all get a free sandwich at Wicked Good Sandwiches. The whole team.
I'll be sharing one. We'll cut it in half.
That would
All
be
right, here we
awesome.
go. Now, up first will be Beauregard. What is your buzzer going to be? Okay,
Classic.
Okay, the classic.
Absolutely.
All right, then yes, you'll be going up against Dusty Slay.
Oh.
What is your buzzer going to be?
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Yeah, that's the opposite of the bang.
Okay, it's a traffic jam when I pull All right, here we go. Asked up 100 Clarksville residents. Name something that gives men a feeling of power. I heard burn. Beauregard?
I would say a silky smooth haircut.
Okay, silky smooth haircut.
Not so many words.
Show me haircut.
Oh.
Sorry. But Dusty, are you able to steal?
Yeah, money.
Okay, show me money. Yes, your number one answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Visualizing the win.
Win squad.
Now, team, do you guys want to play or pass?
Play.
We want to play.
Let's
Let's
play. You
Never
wanna play?
pass. You never pass.
Let's play.
You guys want to play?
We
Okay.
got this.
All right. Here we go.
got this.
All right. Tika.
Yeah.
Tika, you're up. All right, here we
This
go.
is Robin.
Yeah, that was Robin.
That's great. Yeah, old Prince John.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. All right, so Tika asked of 100 Clarksville residents, name something that gives men a feeling of power.
Car.
You're going with car.
Yes.
Good answer.
Car.
Good answer.
Woo!
Show me card. Yeah, number 2 answer.
Yeah. We got this.
Yeah.
The number 1 and 2 answer has been taken. Money, car. We also would accept a truck with that. As it is Clarksville.
Good.
Great
Good.
truck with a Confederate flag on the back.
Ah.
Very good. Hey, I see those everywhere. Why is that? That's how they do. All right, Rachel Mann, live music here tonight on the show. And where can we see you perform live elsewhere later on?
I have a lot of things coming up. You can go to my website, rachelmann.org, and it tells all the upcoming dates.
There it is, rachelmann.org.
Yes.
We'll leave it at that. Yes, make the people work for it.
Yeah.
It's worth it, believe you me.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Name something that gives men a feeling of power.
I would say their job.
Their job.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe what kind of specific job do you think would be
Maybe
good?
a lawyer, a doctor, just someone that maybe someone that owns their own business.
There you go.
Something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Show me job. Yes, it's on the board.
All right, good answer. Good answer.
We got this.
That's right.
Win squad.
Job was number 5 answer out of 6 total.
Really?
That's right.
Wow.
So yes, number 1, number 2, and number 5 are off the board.
Okay.
Money, car, truck, job, career.
Good.
Okay.
Back to you, Dusty. It started
All
off
right.
with you guys.
All right. I'm going to say women.
You're going to go with women.
Women, yeah.
All right, so you think women.
I think that if a man has a hot woman on his arm, he feels powerful.
He feels
He
powerful.
can get with all his money and get into his nice car and drive to his job.
Yeah, Confederate flag on it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's right. Gets American.
Women.
All right. I love saying this. Show me women. Yeah! All right!
Yeah.
Number 3 answer. High fives over there.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, we know what to do. We know what to do.
You enjoyed the show. Whoa, you guys nervous?
You should be.
All right. So yes, out of 6 so far, you guys have answered money, car, truck, women, job, career. 2 remaining. This is where it starts to get rough.
It is.
Dun, dun, dun,
All right. So yes, asked of 100 Clarksville residents, name something that gives men a feeling of power.
A house.
You're going with a house.
That's good. That's
Oh.
good. That's good.
Or maybe we'll even accept a mobile home.
Yes.
Okay, so house.
There you go. Yeah.
Real nice.
Condo.
Double wide, yes.
Condos, I always use. Always. All right, show me house. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
Sorry,
Yes,
guys.
House
Sorry,
is
win
not
squad.
on the list.
Oh no.
Remember, we're in Clarksville.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
I forget.
All right. You guys got 1 X.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
2 more answers to
Okay,
go.
come on.
Rachel
Come on,
Mann.
Rachel.
I gotta
Name
do
something
this.
that gives men a feeling of power.
I would say actually being a dad.
Being a dad.
Oh,
Or father.
yeah.
Okay, being
Yeah.
a dad.
Okay.
Your team didn't sound too supportive of that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Being a father.
It was all high fives earlier, now it's
Good answer.
Oh,
Good
Thank you.
answer.
Thank you.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Show me force support. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Show me being a daddy.
I knew it. I'm trying.
Sorry. 2 X's. 1 more X to go.
Oh
2
come on,
answers still
Scott.
up
You can
on
do
the
this.
board.
Oh wait.
Dusty, man, it all
All right.
started with you.
So being the boss would fall under job, though.
Yes.
All right. So let's say.
Well, yeah, I didn't tell him that, but yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
stop
all right.
touching the mic.
Sorry. Don't touch the mic. I have to
She's so
lean in. I
upset
have
she's
to really
hot.
get in there.
Hot mic.
Hot mic.
Hot mic.
All right. I don't have headphones. I can't tell.
Oh,
Let's say clothes.
You're going with
Clothes.
clothes.
I think so.
So
Yeah.
a sense of fashion.
Yeah. You
right?
look good. You feel good.
Right.
You know.
Okay, someone forgets he's in Clarksville. Show me clothes!
Oh.
3 X's. Okay, Team Joe Padula Show. You guys can converse amongst yourself. There are 2 answers on the board. We just need 1.
Okay, I've got a couple of them. Well, I think a grill makes a man feel awesome, and I also think that having a good body working out.
Oh.
I don't think you get to.
It's only one
I don't
answer.
think you can name 2.
I say gun and martial
You're going with guns or muscles?
You're going to name four. You get to choose
the muscles.
Jonathan Warren?
The muscles.
I'm sorry,
Beauregard.
Beauregard.
I think
That's
they
what I hear you say.
They have
I think you have to come together and pick one. We didn't get to just list off all of our things that we thought.
One answer.
So you're going with bodybuilding body.
That's good.
That
Well,
is good.
I didn't even think about that.
I've never said this out loud, but show me man's body.
Win squad. We're killing over here.
Well, here's the other
Let's
two.
hear it.
All right. Well, yes, the number 6 answer. Maybe someone should have listened to Bay. Guns.
Oh. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Bay's a winner.
Guns. And yes,
Bay's a winner.
the number 4 answer. Big.
I said big muscles.
That was something I didn't even think about.
Yes,
I wouldn't think about that.
But muscles are one thing you would think.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but man, when we get back, we got some headlining news with Sky, plus also some entertainment news, and not for nothing, we still got live music, Rachel, man. We got Tika hanging out, going to ask you some pageant questions, plus Dusty, Slay. I'm telling you, it's a full house here in man, Clarksville. You want to watch this online, you can go to joepadula.com, click the studio cam button that Ernesto has hooked up, and
There you go.
I'm telling you, Clarksville, your conversation continues right when we get back. Joe Padula, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You guys need a break, a bathroom.
Here, just go in this cup.
Hey,
nasty.
it is a muscle.
It is a muscle.
It is. That dick is a
I
muscle.
said big
Sure.
muscles.
I think we should have got
Oh, now they have 2? I seen that. That's, what is that called? The thigh. What is that called when they?
It's like a snake's tongue.
Diphallic. That's what you're looking for.
Diphallic.
Diphallic.
Welcome to the
Diphallic.
video.
They have this.
This break is brought to you by Diphallic.
Yes, diphallic.com. Double the pleasure, double the gum. Double the pleasure, double the Double diphallic.
Double your refreshment.
Oh, Rachel Manscallin.
Double your delight. Oh, no single gums gonna freshen your mind.
I miss old jingles.
I know.
Jingle bells.
Confidence, gotta be sure. Raise your hand if you're sure.
Oh, sure.
Whoa.
What? The shore, like.
Another great
No,
one.
strong like wood.
Gillette, the best the man can get.
Oh, that was a good one.
Tell you, you'd be shaving, you'd be
What about
African
Zest?
American.
You know, Zest fully clean.
Yes.
Clean.
You're not fully clean.
Zest fully clean.
I don't pay attention to stuff like that.
They were every jingle.
Rachel Mann has the worst penmanship a woman has ever
I
had.
do. I'll admit it. I can't
Are there little
write.
hearts over everything?
Looks like a
No.
fat man wrote this.
It does. That's how I write. I can't help
But
it.
she's got little fingers. It makes no
Yeah,
sense.
see,
got little fingers?
I write bubble letters, like they're always like,
Oh, we got a
big,
problem.
like big.
Say it again, sir.
I'm
It's
terrible.
a game artist. Make
Yes.
it round.
Yes.
Must be round.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at Mark Owens go. Look at him go. I
Go
love
type.
it.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, that's always good to hear.
We might have to sing jingles as we come in for break.
Yeah,
Jingle
I get some
bells,
coffee.
jingle
Maybe
Serious,
coffee
I've
up
got a
there.
problem.
It looks like you're up.
Yeah,
Get your computer fixed before you do any shopping online.
What's that?
It's
I
a
gotta
virus.
fix my computer.
You computer.
I don't know. They won't let
How much
Internet
time before we
Explorer
get
shut
back on?
down.
Probably 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh, I was looking for this.
Okay.
Oh,
So that's being
WJZM.
broadcast over the.
Yeah, the video's
No,
still
no.
going.
What's in the headphones is being broadcast.
Oh, okay.
It is?
Oh no.
All right, so we're coming in cold.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Welcome back to
Joe,
the
thank you
Padula
so
Show.
much.
There we go.
Somebody get it first.
That's what we'll do.
Totally fine.
That's what we'll
My little bag, my little book bag.
That's cute.
Welcome
Thanks.
back. That's your purse?
It's a book bag.
I carried one about this big.
Try open up a
I
different
can't find nothing on it.
Yeah.
I can't right now. Get 10 seconds, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Try
Yeah,
instead of
I'm not gonna
Firefox,
be able to put it on my
whatever,
head anyway.
What is
I'm not messing up my hair.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You know? And who wants to wear headphones like a beard? You
Yeah.
know? Nobody wants to.
I know,
Welcome back to the
right?
show, everybody. We're back on the air live. Yes, we're having a little. And we're back. Yes, welcome back to the show.
Days of our lives.
Hey,
Joe Padula clean smell.
no, I use that healthy soap. I like it. It's organic. Made with real hemp. Man, you know, you got Roseanne Barr, not Roseanne, I'm sorry, Rosie O'Donnell, right?
Oh.
Did you hear well, actually, Roseanne Barr, Dusty Slade's going to be opening up for.
That's right.
Wow.
This weekend. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's got over at Zany's.
Right. Yeah. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Congratulations.
Oh,
That's
Yeah, he
amazing.
really wants to go.
So yeah, I mean,
He's a
so,
favorite.
yeah, I tell you what, I loved it down there. They do a great job at Zany's.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I would love to see a comedy club open up here in Clarksville. That'd be cool.
That'd be great.
That'd be dope.
But
Dope.
Rosie O'Donnell's estranged daughter, okay, has thrown her mom under the bus.
Wow.
Yeah, you may recall how Rosie's daughter, Chelsea, went missing nearly 2 weeks in
Yep.
August.
The bus was totaled.
But that bus better have been shot. But Chelsea said that Rosie knew that she was going to leave, so
Wow.
she kicked her out. Now Chelsea also said that Rosie said, "quote I find her not genuine a lot of the time. When we'd go out, she was a completely different person in public than at home."
Teenager.
Chelsea also said family meals were mostly ordering in pizzas or Chinese food, and that Rosie was always coming into her kids' rooms and asking if they had candy.
What?
It's like trick or treating. I'm going to get the candy for me. Ding dong.
No, you're hiding a candy.
I smell a king size in here somewhere.
Set up on a finger.
No, wait. So
What
she.
is this? What is this?
Little cutie patootie.
I love it that Rosie O'Donnell has like an old woman's voice now.
Give me a candy.
Or the voice of Large Marge.
That's great.
Big adventure.
That's right.
She also said that Rosie wears tight spandex shorts and a t-shirt around the house.
I'd run away too.
Oh, Sky.
Immediately.
And never wears makeup unless someone comes to do it for her.
Yes,
Wow.
Huh.
That's not so bad.
A
Yeah.
rep for Rosie
Spandex is
didn't
bad.
deny the allegations, but only said that the situation with Chelsea is heartbreaking on every level. Yeah. Now, I mean,
I'm sad.
She's a teenager. She's just it's a phase. She's just a girl.
Yeah.
and you know what? This is normal stuff, actually.
This is very, very normal stuff.
Teenagers lashing out against their parents, but here it is. It's
Yeah.
just in the limelight. It's in the
Yeah.
spotlight.
She has the ability to go to the paper and be like, my mom sucks.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about my mom, she sucks.
Right.
You know, normal teens, they don't get it.
Yeah. We never had that.
Never.
Remember when Rosie O'Donnell used to look good though? A League of Their Own. Remember that?
Yes, I used to love her as a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone say that ever.
I'm telling you, Rosie was great.
A League of Their Own.
That
Oh,
she
she was
looked
so
great.
great.
Well,
I mean, I was a little kid, but
Right.
she was
Okay.
great.
no, well, when she's sitting next to Marla Hooch, yeah. then-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now batting Marla Hooch. Hooch. What a hitter.
That face. It's like
Sky,
a doornail.
what do you got for us?
We've got the U.S. that takes responsibility for the deadly Kunduz hospital airstrike. The U.S. military took responsibility on Tuesday for a deadly airstrike on a hospital in the Afghan city of Kunduz, calling it a mistake and vowing to hold people accountable. Now, Saturday's strike on an Afghan hospital ran by Doctors Without Borders killed 22 people and it deeply angered the medical charity. The
I would imagine so.
MSF is calling for, quote, an independent fact-finding mission about this tragedy.
Yeah. I mean, this is terrible, of course. No doubt about it.
Well, we know now that they called for an hour to stop the airstrikes and they continue on.
Right. I mean, there was definitely some sort of miscommunication. And I'm telling you, when you're over there, like we were in a firefight, and this was in Kandahar, okay? And we called in for the big guns to come in, because let me tell you, we're up against a pretty determined enemy. And as soon as there was any sign of local populace or local national around, we had to call it off immediately. And making sure that that message got back to headquarters who was calling in the airstrike.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's a lapse in communications. This is battle. This is war. It isn't like here where you have cell phone reception everywhere you go.
They're not calling you directly for sure.
No, they're not.
To call off a strike is a process, I'm sure.
Well, here's the thing. When you do that, you usually got the Air Force guys embedded with you. And the Air Force guys are the ones who are in charge of communication with the planes, with the jets that are bombing. It's very unfortunate. And President Obama actually apologized today on the television. I wonder if he's going to call for a gun control on airplanes.
Well, this is the first example of a Nobel Prize winner, Obama, and the Doctors Without Borders also carry the same.
All right, let's move on. That's depressing. Next.
Well, we've all seen the video of the flooding in South Carolina, and they now say that 11 trillion gallons of water fell on the Carolinas during the storm. Now, unfortunately, it didn't fall on the other side of the country because experts say that it would have been enough to end the droughts in California.
Isn't that amazing? Like California, I'm telling you, they're going to be off the map in 5 years.
Why can't we just ship it from one side to the other?
Yeah, just build a pipeline.
Yeah,
just
like
ship some water.
Well, my idea was, you know how much snow New England got last year? All right? Get that snow, shovel it into the trucks. By the time it makes it to California, it's going to be wet.
Yeah.
It's going to be liquid.
That's true.
Brilliant.
It's brilliant.
I mean, we build the pipelines for oil, but we can't build one for water. We can sustain the other side of the
We really could ship water.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
You know, I built in the sand. I used to build those tunnels. It was
Yeah,
great.
yeah, it's easy.
And all this muddy water. All right. Well, Facebook has introduced a new feature called Doodle, which lets you draw on photos. Now, all you have to do is upload a photo, hit edit, and start drawing.
Wow.
It'll let you have fun with the nearly 2 billion photos uploaded to Facebook each day.
Can we do that now, dude?
Do it.
I
It's
never
all-
tried
Take
it.
a selfie.
and
It's been
doodle
a
it.
common feature on messaging services like Snapchat for some time.
I'm actually going on to Sky's picture right now and drawing bigger boobies.
Oh. Yeah, thanks. Oh, great.
There we go. There we go.
Ah, it's Sky.
That's all right.
It's all right.
Good job. Send that one to the doctor. This is what I want. The Houston Astros blanked the New York Yankees 3-0 in the American League wildcard game and advanced to the ALDS, where they'll face the Kentucky City Royals.
Sky, pop quiz. What does ALDS stand for?
American League of Doctor Society.
Good answer.
Survey says. Oh man.
What does it mean, Joe?
American League Divisional Series.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, she was very
The
close.
two at the top. Oh, the
Listen,
two.
if I got it wrong, I would have to hand in my man card.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm going to catch you one day. Now, the Today Show weatherman Al Roker is apologizing for an insensitive selfie that he tweeted yesterday. Roker was covering the terrible flooding in South Carolina, but took time to send out a smiling selfie with his crew beside a disabled car trapped in a washed-out road.
Al Roker, what are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
man, like, hey.
You can't be happy when there's a disaster.
Right.
No one's allowed to be happy.
Like, and I like Al Roker. He's like the happy guy. You
Yeah.
know? Listen, you can't be happy when people are dying.
No,
No.
Yeah, that's
sad
kinda-
face tweet. Now, when the
that's
criticism
horrible.
rolled in, Rover deleted the tweet and
No, I'm sure.
apologized.
I'm sure.
Wow. Well, California has passed its right to die law that allows terminally ill people to end their lives. They can do so by receiving a lethal dose of drugs prescribed by a doctor or carrying a Confederate flag through Compton.
Yeah.
All right, well, Headline News is brought to you by Daymar College at Clarksville. For
Nobody
more about
got that,
Daymar
man.
and their
Huh?
events, you need to give up your writing, by the way. For more about Daymar and their events, you can visit daymarcollege.edu. Saturday Night Live, you're not.
This guy just reads anything that you put in front of him.
Anything, yeah.
It's amazing. I can't wait to test that. But man, we got to take a quick break here. But when we get back, it's time for some live music.
Yeah.
But after the show, we got the coaches show here on WJZM, where a bunch of coaches talk about what's going on in the sports world in the area. But we will be at the Gilroy.
Well, we got a photo shoot.
Oh yeah, we got a photo shoot. Then we got the Gilroy.
Then we got that.
Right, right. You guys are coming to the Gilroy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are.
Why? You guys are leaving afterwards?
Yeah, you are. No, what are you
No.
doing? Where you going? What are you doing?
We're buying you guys dinner.
Aww. Yeah.
McDonald's, we're cheap.
We're gonna get you that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you that Whopper.
Green cook.
I ain't gonna get salad from there. Give me the salad.
Dusty, can you sing?
Oh no, I mean I can.
Can
I
you
do sing
this?
sometimes.
Listen, sing this.
Sing us a
Oh
song.
yeah, I used to sing this in my car when I was 16 all the time.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
In your
Oh.
head.
Do it!
Do
In your
it.
head.
It's. I don't know the lyrics now.
Here it is. Zombie.
Oh yeah.
In your head.
Come on.
In your head.
Everybody else, and then I'll join in.
Zombie. Zombie. Zombie.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
This
So
is
much
great.
coffee.
Man, you all sound bad.
I don't know that song.
All right.
You sing that.
This is going to be one of the pageant questions.
Buck cherry.
Oh.
Was it
I will
It wasn't
so.
cranberries.
Yeah.
Cranberries.
All right, let's go to break here, and when we get back,
Wrong
yes,
fruit.
we'll be ready for some live music and some entertainment news.
How do you not know this song?
And yeah, don't go nowhere. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 A. Absolutely.
Yeah, wrong fruit. I said buck cherry.
Oh yeah.
Cranberry.
Yeah, great bunch.
Cranberry.
Same thing, really. Okay, I gotta make some moves here.
All right, I'll use back a little bit.
All right.
Buck cherry was a band, no?
Yeah.
I didn't just
What
pull
did you
that
say
out
for the
of
baseball
nowhere.
team?
Man.
All
The
right.
Yankees and who?
I gotta move these chairs out of the way.
Oh, sorry.
I threw it at Joe. Wait.
You have a virus.
You gotta put her a little.
And it wouldn't let me.
Piano.
Yeah.
I called John.
You need me to
John
move?
said
Yeah.
shut it
Houston
down.
Astros.
That's it. Shut it down.
The other team.
Immediately.
It's
So now
Houston
it's
Astros
working.
and the New York Yankees.
What was the other
I'll
team
just
that you
get out of
said?
here.
The Kentucky City Royals.
Yeah,
The
it's really warm
Kansas
in
City
here.
Royals?
Does she have music
Kansas
online?
City Royals.
Not Kentucky City Royals.
Not
The
Kentucky
Kansas
City
City.
Yeah, I mean that chair out of here too.
Hey,
Man.
does that chick
That's what I
have
said,
music
shut up.
online?
What's up?
Does she have music online?
Yeah, go to rachelman.org.
Yeah, get that chair out there.
RACHAEL.
I heard that.
MANN.org.
I heard that. I was like, what the Kentucky City Royals?
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. Did you hear
All right. Hey,
it? I didn't catch it at all. It says Kansas City Royals on it.
You said Kentucky.
I don't remember.
Pull her out.
I didn't hear it.
you can do the first one.
It's Kansas City Royals. We'll come with this.
Kansas City. They know. He said it 5 times.
Well, I know. Right?
Now he said. I told you. I'm sorry.
Take a go.
There we go.
Hey, Jacob, when you get back in, I want you to sit
This will
right
probably be the last break anyway, right?
Associated League of Doctors.
here. They'll be standing.
Hey, Joe.
What's up, brother?
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Maybe if I can get my stuff done fast enough, maybe I can join you guys.
All right, then go.
Come on, buddy. I'll give you my cell phone number and Facebook.
Okay. So easy
All
about
right,
it.
then go.
Thanks, brother.
Go then.
Just in case I don't see you, you
Go
want to
then.
stop by
We're
tomorrow.
gone. Go then. All right, then go.
Friday. We're not on the air tomorrow because his boy won't allow us. Because your buddy.
This boy.
Just message me if you need me. Thank you.
We'll do, brother. We'll see you
It's okay.
tonight.
I think he forgets the cameras are still on.
Rachel, what do you want? Rachel, what do you? Where's Rachel at?
I know that without my
Joe forgets the cameras are still on.
Okay.
It's your boy. It's your boy.
boy.
He won't let us.
He won't let us. His boy won't let us on the air.
Hey,
You'd like to
there's a on my. Do you have any? You don't have any tracks at all from what I did do, right? What do you?
You pick one that we're gonna come in on.
My mom, she got photo for
Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna play tracks while you sing.
No. What song? Where is it?
You
What
pick.
band?
What's your website?
Do this one right here.
Yeah?
Yes.
The one you like this?
Yep.
Oh.
You're doing your best impression of Titanic?
Yes.
King of
How
the
did you
World?
know?
Great. You guys playing fingers?
I was a roadie. She was like a VIP.
Do start it off again like this. Where do I?
All right.
John, right here.
John, yeah.
I want you right here. That's hey, Mike. Stick up.
Okay.
You good?
Good. And let's get another chair in for Dusty.
No, you just need
And then Tico's gonna take Ernesto.
Yeah.
I'm Dusty. Take it.
Jonathan Corbin.
Come on, guys.
All right. And I'll tell you what, we're gonna come into an entertainment news, and then do some music, some questions. And yeah, no, you guys are coming with us to the Gilroy, right?
I don't know. It's up to
Great.
Where you when?
Right after the show.
Where?
Right down the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you know me.
Oh You're so sweet. What's it called? What's the place? What is
The
it?
Gilroy. It's a training club.
Okay.
Yeah, they do live music.
So y'all gonna take care of it, or y'all gonna?
Yeah, don't worry
You're
about
so
it.
sweet. Y'all gonna take care of it?
That's what you're all. Here we go.
So we need to close this door.
Get up.
I said Kansas City.
Here we go. Here we go. Welcome back. Yeah. It's a great song.
Thank you.
Rachel, man, is this the clean version?
This is the clean version.
Well, I love it. I mean, look at you go to on stage. How do you stay in shape? What do you do?
I work out like every day, and I eat very, 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 very healthy.
Good, good.
Very healthy.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, it's paying off. Good for
Thank you. And you also have to, just being a singer, it helps to, move around and dance or whatever on stage. You got to be in shape.
Right, like you don't see Adele prancing around the stage.
No.
No, she usually sits in a chair.
Right.
Every music video ever.
Damon Jennings of Damar reporting in. Tell Sky that it's the Kansas City Royals, not the Kentucky.
That's what I said. If he's watching the video feed, he would have caught it. They did it.
We got pictures today. You spilling coffee over here?
They did it.
No.
It's not coffee. It's water.
I smell vodka though.
No.
Yeah, I smell vodka.
It's clear water.
Oh my gosh.
Just water.
Oh my lord. Well, welcome back to the show, everybody. Yeah.
It will be coffee if Becky keeps messing around. Stop it.
Padula show, WJZM 1400 AM. All right, well, Sky, what do you got for us? Entertainment news.
Well, we've got a Rihanna that now tells Vanity Fair that she gave Chris Brown a second chance after he beat her up because she thought that she could change him.
I love Rihanna.
Now, Rihanna added, quote, maybe I'm the person who's almost the guardian angel to this person to be there when they're not strong enough and when they're not understanding the world, when they just need someone to encourage them in a positive way and say the right thing. Rihanna also added, quote, I was very protective of him, and I felt that people didn't understand.
Aww.
You know what Rihanna's last name is, right?
No.
What's that?
Padula.
Oh.
Heyo.
Katy Padula's gonna be mad.
You know what Katy Perry's middle name is? So yesterday. I can't believe that she hangs out with those hippies though, Katy Perry. That's what
Maybe she
ruins it
likes
for
the
me.
smell of BO.
Ew.
Some girls do. Strange. Anyway, Bill Cosby has been sued by Chloe Goins, who claims that she met him at the Playboy Mansion in 2008, and that he did to her what all those women are claiming. Chloe says she woke up naked in a room with Cosby, who was at the end of the bed, biting, wait for it, biting one of her toes. But then he quickly left when he noticed that she was awake. The case is also under review by the...
Yeah, toe breath.
Case is also... Okay, calm down. Case is also under review by the LA District Attorney. Meanwhile, nearly 30 of Cosby's accusers will be going on TV again to tell their stories. The women will be featured on Friday night's Dateline on NBC.
Hey Bill, is that herpes on your mouth? No, it's athlete's foot.
It sounds like
the athlete's foot.
AJ's haunting stories. You know, you wake up and Bill Cosby's at the bottom of the bed.
What toe do you think it was? Do you think it was like the
I
pinky
bet it
or
was
the big?
I bet it was the big.
Not me, big toe.
Maybe there was some putting on.
Size always
yeah.
matters.
Some little child putting on there. And
Yeah, maybe there was putting on it and he was trying to help her out.
yeah.
Well, Dusty, as a stand-up comedian, I mean, how do you take this? He's a legend, a comedic legend, and everything's still alleged. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah, does it freak
but he
you
did
out?
it.
Does it freak you out? He's a footy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think he's still a little bit
Yeah.
I think it's great.
But now, like, they recently had, and I couldn't believe it was on, Bill Cosby himself. Okay, because they pulled everything, but this was on TV.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it, and the only thing I can think while I'm watching this is, oh my lord, he's sucking somebody's toe while he roofies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's unreal.
I mean, no, I don't know. I always like Cosby. I think he's real funny, and
Me too.
It's too bad that happened.
I think there's girls that are into that now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't think he'd get in trouble. Just don't drug them.
It's too bad either way. If it's true or if it's untrue, it's too bad. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it's going to court, so yeah.
Put people through. Anyway, the Songwriters Hall of Fame has announced this year's nominees: George Harrison, Marvin Gaye, Roger Miller, Jeff Lynne, the Isley Brothers, Sly Stone, Blondie, Steve Miller, John Mellencamp, Tom Petty, John D. Loudermilk, Dallas Frazier, Chip Taylor, and Motown president Berry Gordy Jr. were all nominated, and winners will be inducted in June.
Jonathan Warren, out of all those names you just heard, what's the one that stood out for you?
Oh, Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah,
right?
it's about time.
No, don't you mean Robin Thicke, right?
No, no.
Oh no, Marvin Gaye, right?
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. Sly, John Mellencamp.
John Mellencamp, get out.
I love
True.
me some Sly and the Family Stones. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody on that list.
Now, you can say goodbye to the ABC Family Channel. Starting in January, they'll be known as Freeform.
Oh, no.
The
Wow.
network was founded by televangelist Pat Robertson and still airs his 700 Club every night. However, the network says people associated the channel with family-friendly and wholesome attributes, which discouraged many of them from watching.
I'll tell you what, though, that channel did have an audience, and I like the fact that there are options, so you don't have to worry about vulgar language. Okay, I like the fact that you don't have to worry about nip slips happening. Okay, it's a shame that this channel isn't going to be there anymore.
Maybe they were showing the American flag.
Oh, right. Because I mean, like as a Christian guy, you know, I like the fact that there was stuff for Christian people or faith-based people. Okay.
Yeah.
PBS, they don't care about Christians too much. Ever see their programs?
Yeah.
Nah, no, they
And late night British shows.
Sesame Street. Yeah. Oh, what's his name?
What's the Are You Being Served? That was great.
No. What was that one British comedy guy? They used to chase the girls with the big boobs all the time. Benny Hill. Benny Hill, yeah.
Oh, the wishing well.
That's a sexy party. All right, well, the National Geographic Channel will air the first ever live brain surgery.
So weird.
October 25th. It's just in time for Halloween. Now, Bryant Gumbel will host a 2-hour event, and it's noted that the patient will be fully awake and able to speak during the
Yes,
procedure.
please.
No.
How about that interview?
What if Al Roker showed up?
Oh,
doing selfies.
There it is.
Entertainment news is brought to you by the Gilroy, which is voted Tennessee's 8th best pub. The Gilroy is located in downtown Clarksville at 140 University Avenue.
All right, entertainment news. Nice job, Scott.
Joe?
Yeah.
Stop spilling vodka.
Yeah, see it.
Yeah, you see? Yeah.
It's water.
Yeah, it's water. Just beats me.
It's looking at you.
I'm ready for some live music.
Yay.
I am ready for some live music. We got Rachel Mann in studio. All right, we got Jonathan Warren in studio.
Oh, yeah.
Now, where did you two link up musically? How did this work out?
Where did we meet?
I think we're doing a church event.
No, Curb Cafe.
Curb Cafe,
yeah,
Belmont.
We have a mutual friend. Her name's Morgan McClanahan. She's an artist in Nashville, and
Is she
he
good?
Was, yeah,
oh,
she's
yeah,
good.
very good.
Is she better than you guys, or?
She's
Oh,
her
so
style's
much
different.
better.
No,
Yeah,
we have a different like genre. But he played behind her, and I was like, he's really good.
Okay.
So I got his number.
So you stole him?
Yeah.
I asked her permission.
No, you stole
Oh,
No.
no. Here's the thing.
He wants to work.
He
This is
works.
great.
He
That's
plays
right.
with everybody.
Oh,
That's right.
He does.
I mean,
This is my full-time gig.
Hired gun.
If
great with Alan Smith. I mean,
he-
fantastic.
If he,
Thanks,
if he was her, full-time person, I wouldn't have even approached him. But he works with so many different
He's for
people.
hire. He's a
Yes,
He's
for
offered
That's right.
hire.
Thanks.
Now,
Yeah.
what's the first song you guys want to do?
It's a song called "Roll with the Punches." We were actually just playing it.
Played a
as
little
we were
bit,
coming
but
in.
it's a lot different because I'm going to be beatboxing on my violin.
Yeah.
So, roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Okay, explain. So, what are we
It's
rolling?
okay. Well, it's talking about. It's like a metaphor. Like, okay, you wake up every day, and instead of when things come bad your way during the day, you just say, you know what? Regardless of what comes my way, I'm going to get up and roll with the punches.
All right, man. Well, I hope Al Roker is taking a listen to this show. 'Cause
Yeah.
he needs this right
He
now.
does.
But this is an original.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. It's Jonathan Warren. He's going to be on the strings here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this. But yes, leading the way, ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Rachel Mann.
Thank you. get up. You gotta roll with the punches. Get up, get up, get up. You gotta roll with the punches. If you think you lost, then think again. You were born to win, you're a champion. Get up, get up, get up. You gotta roll with the punches. Get up, get up, get up. If you think you lost it, think again. You were born to win, you're a champion. Get up, get up, get up. You gotta roll with those punches.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice job. Thank you. And actually, that song is dedicated to Rihanna via Chris Brown. What a talent. Well, I mean, fantastic.
Thank you.
Great voice, great message behind it, too.
Thank you.
Right? Let's go into one more live song here. What's the next one?
Well, actually, we have to set up the keyboard.
Here,
for
into
that
the
one.
microphone, please.
Oh, I'm
There
sorry.
you go.
We actually have to set up the keyboard for that one.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. It's all right.
It's all
That's
right.
okay.
We don't have time.
You know what? That's okay.
Okay, good.
That's okay.
We're going to roll with the punches.
We're
That's
gonna
right.
roll with
Gotta
the
roll
punches.
with the punches.
We're gonna roll with the punches.
What's the
Totally
next one you
fine.
want to do?
It's a song called Breakthrough.
Called Breakthrough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know this one, John, or no?
Oh no, we don't have time to do it because we have to set up the keyboard.
All right, I'll tell
Yeah.
you what. We'll wrap up the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's totally
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Gotta roll with it.
We're gonna.
But
But all right,
roll with the punches.
Tell you, Rachel, man, you got quite the gift there. That's
Thank
for sure.
you.
And
Awesome.
it's a, I mean, you're a Christian pop artist.
Yeah.
And, do you get any backlash for being a faith-based singer?
Not yet. I just think as a Christian in general, we can get backlash. I mean, just a lot of things I do may not necessarily be in a Christian environment, and so sometimes I feel like I might be the only one, and I feel like that's a great way for me to use my, what God's given me to be an example, and that's really what I want to do, because I know that I'm gonna be. I travel a lot. I travel all over the place, and I just want to be His light to the world, and that's what I want to do through music and just the way I live my life.
Well, did you hear the story about in Oregon with the shooting?
I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what was it? Rumor has it been confirmed that he was asking about Christian girls?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, he was asking if they were Christians and what religion they were.
Right.
Yeah.
And then pulling the trigger when he found
Yeah,
out that
but
they
then
were
come to
Christian.
find out it wasn't really, that wasn't his intention.
What was the latest on that?
He just was, he was happy when he came in, like he was very confident of doing it. So he really didn't have any reason behind it, like he was just happy about killing people.
Wow. Crazy guy. There's crazy people out there.
Crazy.
Yeah. Does he? I mean, when it comes to comedy and stuff like that, is that off limits? That type of humor, or I mean, what?
Yeah, I don't make jokes about it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. People, it's sad.
Yeah.
You know.
What is something that is controversial? Okay, that recently happened that maybe isn't off topic.
Well, I don't really like to do any
relevant comedy.
Yeah, I don't like to do. I like to just write jokes. I don't even want to
Situations.
talk about the stuff that's happening in the world. I like to be a good distraction.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Good answer. Good answer.
Good distraction.
Right. Right.
I mean, politics are always always popular in comedy, but I don't like because everybody's so divided on everything. But if you joke about something, then you lose half the audience.
Right. Right.
If I just make fun of trailer parks, everybody's happy.
There you go.
Except for the people in the trailer park.
Right, but I lived in a trailer park, so they're happy.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. It's like I can make black people jokes because yes, my best friend. Right.
Right. Exactly.
Absolutely.
No, I don't think that
I can say.
It's got to be first.
Right, my sister lives in a trailer, so I can make trailer jokes.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I have a buddy, and he knows some people that live in trailers.
Not
All
sure
right,
that's
well,
how this works.
Let me tell you, Tika, you got a big event going on
Yes.
Friday. Okay.
Yes, the prelims on Friday and then the big event is Saturday. Awesome B.
I want you to win. I need you to win.
Oh yeah, not this in the bag. We're playing the title for sure.
Now, I mean, are you ready?
I am
Are
ready.
you prepared?
I am prepared.
Real quick, hey, inspiration-wise, who was your biggest inspiration for you being a model in the pageant?
Were you saying like in the modeling industry or?
Why? What was the one reason for you entering this pageant?
Oh man, that just happened randomly. Like like I told you last time, I had a dream. Like it was like Martin Luther King.
I had a dream.
Literally, I did have a dream, and I knew it was from God.
Right.
It was like a sort of like a sun, like me being on stage with other contestants, very beautiful. Actually, we were in swimsuits, and right then, I didn't know exactly what it was until I went on Facebook and was surfing the web, and then the advertisement of Miss Tennessee appeared on the side.
I'll tell you what, I had the same dream. This is crazy.
Really?
I was in my bathing suit also. And I was there. I was flexing my pecs. It was fantastic.
Look, he's doing it now.
Yeah, for all our live viewers. Now in 3D.
But we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Definitely go watch this pageant. A bunch of beautiful people asking some beautiful questions and giving some beautiful answers.
Yes, and I'll be competing as Miss Cumberland Queen 2015.
That's awesome.
Representing Clarksville.
Yeah, girl.
You can borrow my dream bathing suit.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Dusty, when can we see you again at Zany's?
Thursday at 7:30, Friday at 7:30, at 10, Saturday at 7:30 and at 10, and Sunday at 7.
Awesome. Jonathan Warren, fantastic job.
Thanks. Thank you.
Rachel Mann.
Thank you.
Go to rachelmann.org. All the
Yep.
links on the Joe Show page.
I was dancing. It was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Funky.
Thank you.
Very motivating. Thank you to Scott Smarin calling in here today. He's great. He's great. We need to get him in studio. There's always a disconnect. I don't want to say disconnect. It could be a potentially better interview in person. You know what I mean?
Interviews are always better in person.
And I want to get him in here because we need to convert Bay. Bay is an anti-hypnotist.
Well, I want to be hypnotized for success. I want to win the lottery or the stock market or something
He was
else.
probably hypnotizing us over the phone.
Yeah.
I consider that like high faith.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
you just have high faith.
Have faith and get high.
Yeah.
Right, she's absolutely right.
Not that kind of high.
All right, we got to wrap it up here because we played safe. But Chief AJ, nice job. Bay, it was a pleasure. Sky, nice job.
Thank you, Joe.
Nice job, Mark Owens, getting us back up and running again. Ernesto on the live feed. All right.
Yeah.
But, Clarksville, thank you so much for getting us.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Joe.
No, thank you.
Joe.
Tell you, we're on a mission here, and
That's right.
to promote to everyone that comes in the studio and beyond. So appreciate everything. Clarksville, we'll see you Friday tomorrow at the Gilroy for Fat Bottom Trivia, #1 game show in Clarksville. Yeah, we'll be at the Gilroy afterwards. Come join us. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 4900. Absolutely. All right. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is that enough time for you, Mark? Yeah. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's go take some pictures.
Yes.
Oh, and Joe's